Hello, welcome to Fiasconauts, Kyle's final Fiasconauts. Be sad, whatever.
I'm Kyle Bosman.
I'm Kyle Bosman. I'm joined here, unprecedented. Long time since we've done a 5-shot, and a long time since Brad and Ben and Huber have been on. Not as long for some of them, but yeah, we're doing. Let me show you. I've got the graphic here. Ooh, tabletop Fiascopades in the City of Coin.
That is a great image. Holy
By
shit.
Samuel Cardwell, based on, of course, Tabletop Escapades by Ben Moore, where the four of us were hapless adventurers in Ben's beautiful world, just causing destruction constantly.
Who's that bandaged-faced character? Who's that?
That is
Cool.
that is Guts.
Oh, what was that guy's
guy?
name, though? Was it something with the G?
No, I believe it started with an R. I'm really bad with names of my own characters, but I believe it started with an R. But it's basically just Guts.
So
And I
this-
love that he made him look like Guts.
This is art by Steven Purifoy.
The renditions of those pups is amazing. But
Yeah.
really.
So for audio listeners, we're just looking at a big group shot here of a bunch of characters from Tabletop Escapades. A grave for Lars, of course,
Yeah,
with some
rest in
grain next to it. Yogala. What times we had. Okay. Kyle, you want to read the setting here?
Sure. No, Ben should read that. I don't remember what Karamir sounds like.
Oh, okay. Ben, you want to read the setting?
I don't remember what Karamir sounds like, but I will read it. Well, hello there. My name is Karamir. Welcome to the fair city of Kalveed, where you can turn your wealth into dreams. Now, here are your papers. At the first of the month, every single month, you will be required to give a 15% cut of all that you accumulate in coin. Coin is everything here. We will not trade. We will not barter. 15% of what you make goes to us as tax for living here. If you do not pay, you face a penalty. If you continue to not pay for 3 months, we will execute you publicly. There's a minimum amount to pay each month detailed in the documents provided. Thank you and good day. Do you want me to read the
Well,
next part too?
Kyle, you want to read this part then?
Kalveed, the City of Coin. It could be worse. You could be stuck in Heathensburg, where your crummy old baron would probably draft you to fight against the Nightingales. Before you left home, your buddy Lars told you about this place where, so long as you found a way to make 2,000 gold each month, you could be free from the Nightingale threat. Lars is a slimy son of a gun, and 2,000 gold is more money than you've made in your life. But hey, it's worth a shot.
And
That is a fantastic setup.
this is very good. So established lore, which can, of course, be retcon cast into a parallel universe. This is set before Tabletop Escapades started, maybe a year or so before the gang got to Kalveed. If you haven't seen Tabletop Escapades, it is on our YouTube channel, Easy Allies.
I think it's only like 3 or 4 episodes. So it's
Easy
not that
catch up.
big.
Easy catch
Easy
up,
watch.
3 or 4 episodes. I think the Kalveed stuff starts in episode 3.40. The Thieves Guild boss's name is Darius, and his second in command is Old Benjamin. The shopkeeper at the guild is called Janine. Cat races are legitimate. They haven't been taken over by the Nightingales yet, or have they? Nightingales, if you don't know, are just bad people. And Kalveed was founded mostly by halflings, but they're not the only people that live there. Movie night, of course, Tabletop Escapades, Lord of the Rings, Dragon Age, Steve Jackson's Sorcery, Divinity
I gotta
Original
see
Sin.
that.
That's a game. And Dishonored 1 and 2.
I would just they're books, but I would throw Dragonlance on there.
Dragonlance.
Probably more than
Dragonlance.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Oh, a little
A
secret
big inspiration.
inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have here... how do I do this? I have to, like, switch which screen I'm sharing. Okay, so we've got Ian, Ben, Brad, Huber, Kyle. That's our order. Oh yeah, you'll probably want to write some of this stuff down, fellows.
You know what?
call.
I will do that.
Because it gets a little tricksy keeping track of all this over the internet. Okay, so, and it's easy. The way to write it down in an easy way is to write like Ian Ben, Ben Brad, Brad Huber, Huber Kyle, Kyle Ian, because those are our relationships that we're gonna have together.
My keyboard is pretty loud, so forgive me if you hear some clanking.
Dude, Ben, I forgive you.
All right,
We
thanks,
forgive
dude.
you.
On this page of my notepad, it's got like dates for planning. And it's like May 4th or the 8th. Leave LA. I'm like, okay, buddy. Nice plans. Oh, this is cool too. I wrote down like the ingredients I need to build the necessary Animal Crossing stuff. To me, that's the best part of the game, where it's like, hey, these people won't move in unless these specific items are outside their house.
Yeah, I wrote that stuff down too.
That's like the most task-oriented thing in that entire game. I actually liked that.
Though I am kind of happy that you don't have to do that every time. All right. I've gotten a sharper pencil. Everything's great. Okay, so now we look at these numbers. We've got 5 1s, 3 2s, 4 2s, 4 3s. This is hard to do. No 4s?
1 4.
1 4, 2 5s, and 4 6s. Weird
that
spread.
4 is precious. That 4 is precious.
Precious 4. Okay, and now
My precious.
can I switch from here? Whatever. New share probably. Okay. So it's mine first. So what we're doing here now is we're using the numbers from those dice to select top categories for relationships for everybody, not just for ourselves. So we've got 1, Kalveedians, 2, strangers, 3... Strangers. 3, adventurers, 4, organized crime, 5, disorganized crime, and 6, magics.
Oh, I see some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
is great. This is really well done.
I'm thinking that I want Huber and Brad to be disorganized crime.
Excellent.
What do you guys think of that?
I was leaning towards that as well. I already
Great.
I know what I want my lore to be.
Okay, so I'm gonna put
Invested.
the relationships on the second, just so you guys, so I don't get confused later when I forget what I was doing. I'm putting it on the bottom person in every relationship, okay?
Okay.
Because then for Kyle and I, it's up on me. All right, so you guys are 5 there. Huber and Brad are. I'm gonna write that down. Disorganized crime. Okay. All right, now it's Ben's turn. Let me know if you want me to scroll wherever. 1, Kalveedians. And if you want to look at one and read them, let me know.
Could you go to magics?
All right.
Thank
6 magics.
Wow, these are so good.
These are good. Can you go to adventurers, please? Thank you.
Yep. Once I'm done dropping my notebook. Read them out loud for our audio listeners.
Fair. Adventurers category. The options are Doubting Paladin and Self-Righteous Rogue. Blackrock Academy dropouts, undercover agents from the Baron, half-orc hothead and level-headed elf, witless knight and scheming page. That is really good. Gentle halfling bard and ghastly doppelganger. I think, Ian, I'm going to have our relationship be magics.
You and I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I got a question. Is Blackrock Academy a typo, or is that a
That's
different
what
thing
I was wondering.
from Black Pot Academy?
Did I say Blackrock?
No, it's written as Blackrock.
Okay.
That's the Adventuring Academy, probably. Where is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Blackrock is probably an adventuring academy, whereas Black Pot was the wizarding, the Harry Potter.
So I do have an important question for Ben.
Yeah.
Is that the two universes shared geography, but I don't know if they ever shared characters, right? I don't know if the first universe had a Villian.
Oh yeah, we'll probably spoil some of Tabletop Escapades in this.
You've been warned. Spoilers.
The thing is, Kyle, the way the story was constructed with how much control the villain had over who appeared where, you could make it go either way.
Okay.
Ah.
Damn.
Brad's turn. Brad, let me know which category you want to see. We've got Kalveedians, Strangers, Adventurers, Organized Crime, Disorganized Crime, and Magics. We've used Disorganized Crime and Magics. You can use them again, but you don't have to.
Yeah, scroll up a little. Let's do Strangers.
Okay, you want to read that, or you just want to
I
commit?
can read it. For Strangers, we got Banished by the Baron. Who let them back in here? Emissaries from Prince Ragnar. Dragonborn couple fleeing persecution. Delegates of the International Congress of Halflings. Jobbers from Heavensburg.
I love that.
Let's see. Dude, I want emissaries from Prince Ragnar.
Okay.
Who do I want that to be?
So, well, you have to just do the top category first, but we can do that.
Man,
the
that
emissaries.
sounds real funny.
Yeah,
we'll do Strangers.
Strangers. So that's a 2. Who do you want to give it to?
I want to give it to...
You and Ben need a relationship. Kyle and I need a relationship.
I'm going to give it to you and Kyle.
Okay. That's a 2, right?
So Kyle and Ian are strangers?
Yes.
Stranger. It's like the most fun word to say like that ever.
Stranger.
I can't see that word and not hear it that way.
Yeah. So yeah, Huber and Kyle and Brad and Ben need relationships still, and it is Huber's turn. Huber, we've got Kalveedians, Strangers, Adventurers, Organized Crime, Disorganized Crime, and Magics. What do you want to look at?
I'm just picking a bold category?
Yeah, but it's helpful to read the small ones just to know what you're getting into.
Okay, and it's for me and Kyle, or
Ben, I think.
It's for it's for Ben and Brad or Huber and Kyle.
okay. Ben and Brad are, keep going down, organized crime.
All right. You want to read those in there just so we know?
The Thieves Guild underboss is on the way up. Professional gamblers, jaded thief, and overeager fence. They say they can pick any lock in Esserin, but I'm pretty sure they're lying. Knee breaker and knees scheduled for breaking. Book cooker and client.
So Brad is embroiled in crime. He's got both organized and
and
disorganized.
disorganized.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I'm
that's
ambitious.
so wait, that's for Ben and Brad?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was our 1-4. It's gone.
Oh yeah.
That was our
Worth
precious
it.
4.
Okay. So Ben and Brad organized crime. Okay. Kyle, your turn. You and I don't have a relationship Oh, yes, we do.
I thought we're strangers.
Yeah, Huber and Kyle. Sorry, Huber and Kyle.
Okay, so there's only 2 categories we haven't used yet. Kalveedians and I don't know the other one.
Adventurers.
You know what? I want to do Kalveedians.
Okay.
I think that'll make this a little easier, honestly.
So that would mean that you and I are strangers to each other, not to the town, if you are a Kalveedian.
Let me revise. Let me look over strangers again.
Oh, that's right there. It's 2.
Whose relationship is this?
This will be for Huber and Kyle.
Right.
Kalveedians.
Okay, you know what? A lot of those do negate Kalveedians, so let's look at the other one, adventurers. Yeah, let's do adventurers.
Okay, so adventurers.
Huber, you and I are adventurers.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's a 3. I am placing a 3 on Kyle to signify the Huber and Kyle relationship. Okay, now it is back around to me, and I get to fill things in. So far, Ian and Ben are magics. Ben and Brad are organized crime. Brad and Huber are disorganized crime. Huber and Kyle are adventurers. And Kyle and Ian are strangers. Did we read aloud? Yeah, we read aloud that one. We didn't read aloud magics, I feel like. Let's see. Celebrity wizard and the person who actually does the magics. Warlock with one absurdly powerful spell, and wizard with hundreds of useless ones. 3, resurrection artist and gravedigger. Love that. 4, just back from a parallel dimension, but we're out of 4s, yeah. Experiment 5, experiment gone wrong, and hunter of the unnatural. 6, street wizard and the identity they stole.
Honestly, you could make a great episode with just those. Those are excellent categories.
Yeah, with all of these.
I like 3 and 6 a lot.
Yeah, I really like 6.
We got a lot of 6s.
Should we do 6 for the
burn 'em.
Ian Ben?
Sure.
Street wizard and the identity they stole. So that means one of us is a street wizard and the other one is the one whose identity was stolen?
Yes.
And the identity they stole. So one of you is someone else, I guess.
Or one of them is the...
Someone.
So like if I'm pretending to be Ben the Almighty, and then the real Ben the Almighty shows up, I guess.
The town.
Snaps your neck.
Alright, so that was for Ian and Ben, so that goes on Ben. Okay, now it is Ben's turn to fill in a relationship. It doesn't have to be your own with anyone. It could be anybody's. But we've got organized crime, disorganized crime, adventurers, and strangers. Which one do you want to look at?
Can you go to organized crime?
Yeah, that's for Brad and Ben. Ben and Brad.
Yeah.
Do we have a 2?
I believe we do.
All right, I want to be a professional gambler.
Okay. So that's Ben and Brad. So Brad gets it. That's a 2.
I find professional gamblers pretty fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of my best friends, professional gambler.
From high school?
Yep, lives in Vegas.
What's the stress like, dude?
Oh, so stressful.
Like, so that you must like know the odds and stuff, because to me it's like, how can you be a professional just at chance? But obviously there's something to it.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to win like 52%.
Exactly.
Wow. Who just picked Ben? So it's
Ben,
Brad's
so it's
turn.
me.
Where this is really nosy.
Yeah.
Does he have a family?
Yeah. He lives with his family. As like a safety net.
Oh, I mean like his own family. Does he have a wife and kids?
He has a kid, but not a wife.
So he's able to provide for the kid, though.
Oh yeah, easily.
Easily?
So he's doing okay.
Comfortably. Yeah. He's
Wow.
very smart and very good at poker.
Yeah.
Cool, dude.
Big brain.
Like
Big brain.
savant at poker.
We should have a poker tournament.
We've been saying that for years.
We've been saying that
It'd be so
literally for years. Like, back to GT.
Huber, are you good at poker or are you careless at poker?
fun. I'm so careless.
Okay.
Terrible. Terrible.
I would say, like, you have an understanding, though.
That's the thing is I know Huber like
Yeah,
I know his
Huber.
gameplay style, and I know he could like be really good at poker.
Huber careless at poker is probably very different from how I play carelessly at poker.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Well, I mean, you're better than me, I'm sure. You know the game way more than I do.
All in.
He knows what he's doing wrong. Yeah.
Right. Okay, Brad, you've
Yes.
got disorganized crime for you and Huber, adventurers for Huber and Kyle, and strangers for Kyle and Ian. Which one do you want to fill in?
I want to do adventures for Kyle and Huber.
Okay. I think we're out of 4s. Well, I know we're out of 4s. We'll have to check on everything else. Talk us through your process, your thought
I
process.
want to do Black Rock Academy dropouts for them.
Okay. Let's see if
Huber
we've
twos.
got a 2.
Let's see if we have 2s.
So are we going with Black Rock Academy and not Black
Yeah,
Rock?
is
So
it
this
Black
a
Rock or
different-
Black?
I think we're saying that Black Rock Academy is like a different academy.
Like a lower tier school.
Yeah. Is it
Where
for
they
like
don't teach magic.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
for
it's-
adventuring. It's like a
Definitely
rogues.
a rival school.
Yeah, yeah. They
United
play
by fate.
football.
Like the
with
state versus the university.
Monster
or something.
University.
Black Rock.
Black Rock rules.
Okay, so Kyle and Huber are Black Rock Academy dropouts. All right, Huber, it's your turn. We've got to fill in disorganized crime for you and Brad, and strangers
please.
for Kyle and Ian.
Oh God.
Disorganized crime. Permaban from the cat races.
Oh no.
Permabanned from the cat.
Oh, no.
race.
This is good because now this is even better now because Brad has a gambling problem.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Permaban.
Professional gambler who cannot go to the cat race. That's rough.
He's gonna find a way in.
I got to find other games.
I do want to give a shout out to impoverished bounty hunter and obviously wealthy. I forget the last part of that. There are really good dynamics created for this thing. That works in any fiasco. Just about somebody like having to be friends with somebody who's obviously rich and you're a bounty hunter is like really very interesting.
Impoverished bounty hunter and fabulously wealthy target. Yeah,
Yeah, that's so fun.
That's real
such a
good.
fun dynamic to play.
I also like obvious Nightingale infiltrator and oblivious coworker.
Yeah, that's fun stuff. Those are really good dynamics. All right, so let's look at strangers,
Okay.
and I get to pick any of them.
No, you don't.
Yeah, this is the last round. This is the wild, right?
No, son, we got needs and objects and locations.
Oh yeah, okay.
Settle down,
Okay.
Kyle.
Settle down, Kyle. Pump the Brockhaze.
I definitely wasn't going to do Dragonborn couple fleeing persecution anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's the other? It's Ian. Well, Jobbers works really well if you're somebody who's stealing an identity.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're Jobbers from Heathensburg, and honestly, that was like what made me smirk before anything. Is the idea of being Jobbers in an adventure is pretty fun.
It's just a fun word too.
We're like level 1 or 2 at best, Ian.
Yeah, what does jobber mean? Like just
Means
like
you're
entry
It
level.
means you're like you're essentially like a runt of this thing. You're a loser.
You're hired to lose to
Yeah.
make the other people look good.
Yeah,
oh. Oh,
So
it's
like
a
in
wrestling
story,
thing.
it's- Yeah.
Okay.
But like in a TV show, it's somebody who gets beat up to make
Yeah, you're
somebody
a
else
chump.
look stronger.
You're a chump essentially.
We're there. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. We're there to lose on purpose. Okay.
to make the heroes look good. Yeah.
Huber, one of my favorite
so well
lines.
with the Baron.
One of my favorite lines from the Mel Gibson classic Maverick is when Angel goes and finds those goons that Maverick had previously paid to lose a fight to him, and he goes, he paid you to fall down. And he goes, you should have come to me first. I'd let you fall down for free. And then he beats the shit out of all of them.
Dude, that's right. That is, dude. How do you write lines like that?
That's good stuff.
And how do you deliver a line like that and not sound cheesy?
Yeah.
So awesome.
Funny that it's a good line, but then you're worried about it sounding cheesy.
Yep.
Okay. We'll probably have 2 needs, and we'll want to spread them out.
Wait, sorry. What is Ian and Kyle's?
We're jobbers,
We're
from
jobbers.
Heavensburg, strangers.
Okay. Then what is Huber and Kyle's?
Huber and Kyle are Blackrock Academy dropouts.
All right. And then what are Huber and Brad?
Perfect.
Disorganized crime.
Disorganized crime. Permaband from the cat
Permaband,
races.
Yeah.
Permaband.
Okay, cool. I got everyone. Thank you.
We'll run over all of them at the end too, again, just so for our own sanity too. Okay, so our needs are to get rich, to get by, to get wise, to get even. There it is. What is this one?
To get away.
to get magics.
Shut up.
Oh, to get magics. Boy, I they had me nervous there for a second. I was like, where is it? I was like, Samuel. All right.
To get magics is so funny.
To get
man.
magics is very, very good. I kind of want to give that to you and me, Kyle.
Sure.
All right. Let's make sure we have a 6. All right. Need to get magics. Okay. Now it is Ben's selection. Ben, you don't have to do a need. You could jump to locations or objects, but we probably do need one more need, and it should probably not be with me or with Kyle.
Okay.
Yeah. But you don't have to do a need if you don't want to. You could do an object or a location. And again, the needs, objects, and locations are something shared by each relationship, something that's important to both of them, but maybe not important for the same reason to both of them.
So with the dice here, do I have to do a 2 and then wait and then do another one?
Yeah, so you're just picking the top category. Or you
I
could
wanna-
you could conceivably fill in the bottom category for me and Kyle, but typically we do the
Sure.
tops first.
I am going. Do we have a 2?
Let's double check. Yes. Last 2.
I'm gonna do Brad and Hubert to get by.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds about right. Brad and Hubert.
We're gonna have to start spending once. I just realized when we looked at that.
Yeah, we got a lot. All right, let me put that over here. That's our last 2. That was Brad and Huber.
Yeah.
Okay, so that goes on Huber.
How do we got 5-1? We have not picked a single one
We
yet.
haven't picked a single one. So we have 3 3s and 5 1s. So that makes the
okay.
rest of this easy. Wait, whose turn is it?
True.
It's mine.
Brad. Okay, Brad. Do you want to fill in the bottom part of a need, or do you want to pick the top part of a location or an object?
Let's do location, I guess.
All right, so you can only do the nice part of town or
Yeah.
the pubs and clubs.
Dude, gotta do pubs and clubs.
Yeah, you do.
Gotta do pubs and clubs.
We'll read through those when we're filling it in. All right.
Yeah.
So, who do you want to give that to? We got Ian and Ben and Brad, and Huber and Kyle.
That's gotta be me and Ben.
Yes.
Since we're professional gamblers.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so
Hanging
Ben,
out the pubs, dude, and clubs.
Ben and Brad, location, the pubs and clubs. I like that. All right, Ubisoft. You want to fill in a bottom or pick a top for object?
Payday, fellas.
Yeah, dude.
Oh wait, and then someone else will have to do another location or object. I think. But
Payday, fellas. I don't even need to see anything else.
okay, yeah. And who gets that? Ian Ben, or Huber Kyle?
What are you and Ben relationship again?
Me and Ben, we are Magic's street wizard and the identity they stole.
Oh, dude, payday, fellas.
Payday, fellas.
Stealing that identity, baby. Payday.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
Social
object.
security code. Number.
But I like the idea of the team up. They share this common goal, so it's like, okay,
All right. Yeah.
let's team up.
Yeah, you stole my identity, but hey, It's cool. All right.
That's how you, right? That's how you write a movie. It's like, okay, all right, fine. We have this common enemy.
Yeah. Okay, Kyle. So the only thing, the Huber-Kyle relationship does not have a thing. It should probably be a need or an object or a location. Doesn't have to be, but it should probably be.
I think. Okay. All right. Let me look at the objects.
All right. You've got a 1, which is Payday Fellas, or a 3, which is
We've done that.
3
Three
penalties. Oh, yeah, because, right, didn't Kalveed have a thing where it's like if you have 3 penalties, you get killed?
Yeah.
Gotta be good in Kalveed. You know, their version of good.
Let me see the needs. Let me see need number 3.
Scrolling.
Scrolling.
To get wise.
Just
To
get
Mars's
wise.
grain racket.
And then what's need number 1 is it's Payday Fellas?
That's
Oh,
to get rich. Which,
Okay.
yeah, basically.
By winning the cat races is really nice. It ties into so many things. By manipulating the cat races, it's so fun.
We could save it for the wild.
This is me and Huber.
Yeah. So Huber and you would both have 2 needs.
Huber already has to get by, which is basically to get rich. I don't need to throw that onto him too.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the objects.
Scrolling.
Scroll.
All right, you want Payday
And
Fellas or 3 penalties?
We'll do 3 penalties.
Okay. Object 3 penalty.
And this is the object for Ian and Kyle?
Huber and Kyle. Ian and Kyle have a need to get magics.
Got it.
All right, so this is Huber and Kyle, number 3. All right, so now we've got all of our top categories. It's back around to me to fill in the bottom categories. We only have 1s and 3s, except for the last die is wild. So if something is truly great, we can save it. I'm already down here in objects. Let's look at what's under Payday Fellas. A bag of multiplication. Oh boy. A traveling salesman's remarkably secure suitcase. A key to an unknown door. A racing tip from your cousin's sister-in-law. So You Want to Be a Safecracker, volumes 1 through 5. And the Great Comedian's Notebook of Unused Material.
I got one of those.
I like 6 so much.
6 is...
I love 6, but I really also love 4.
We
Yeah.
can't do either of those.
Yeah.
Unless we save it for
Unless we
last.
save it for the last, but are any of those so amazing? Like we could just do
A key
bag
to
of...
an unknown door? Are you kidding me?
That's
Key
fun.
to an unknown door
All right,
is
all
also
right.
very, very good, yes.
So we'll burn a 3 and say key to an unknown door.
I gotta
for-
get that key.
For that's for Ian and Ben.
Wait, I thought our object was Payday Fellas.
It is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Top category, Payday Fellas. Bottom
Yeah.
category, a key to an unknown door.
Gotta be a nice looking key.
Yeah. All right. Ben's turn. So we're filling in bottom categories. Ben and Brad have location, the pubs and clubs. Brad and Huber have need to get by.
Take me to pubs and clubs.
Okay.
Take me to pubs and clubs.
All right, and we only have 1s and 3s unless we save something for a wild.
Yeah, it's 1.
The Anchor, a
Murder
grim,
pub.
murderous
Yeah.
pub on the docks.
On the docks.
Shout out to Sleepy Sloth, the Wizard's Haven.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, read
don't belong here,
through
though.
these. Will you read through these?
Yeah. The Anchor, a grim murder pub on the docks. The Paw and Popper, really good name. Smoke-filled gambling den. The Bulwark Colonial Club, members and guests only. The London Guard Arms, a home away from home for travelers. The Sleepy Sloth, a wizard's haven. The Brew Factory, sort of place where all the drinks are served in helmets and old boots. That is really fun.
That's really funny.
I
Okay,
want to steal that one.
so that's a 1, and that's for Ben and Brad, right? Yeah. Okay, Brad's turn.
Okay.
So remaining, we have Brad Huber, need to get by. Huber Kyle, object, 3 penalties. Kyle Ian, need to get magics. Which one you want to look at?
Dude, for you and Kyle, need to get magics.
All right. Without using a wild, we've got in order to reverse the transformation, or in order to pierce the veil of our selfish consciousnesses.
Dude.
Consciousness?
Gotta do 3 in order to pierce the veil of our selfish consciousness.
Dude.
Let's get nuts.
That is an interesting one.
Yeah.
And that's Ian and Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah. See those acting chops, boys.
I need to pierce the veil of my selfish consciousness. It's not often we get a need in Fiasconauts so conceptual that I'm even just like, what?
Yeah.
What if,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, man.
So that's Huber's turn now. You've got
So Huber's really choosing which one will be number 1. Because
Right.
all we have is 2 ones left.
Right. So Huber, the Brad Huber relationship has a need to get by, which is the number 1 there is with a little help from your friends. Sure. And then the Huber Kyle has object 3 penalties. Scrolling, which is yep, that's right. There is
That right there.
Yep, that right there is worth 3 penalties all by itself.
That one's so good.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Okay. So that's an object that is described in that way.
Cool. So this is just a very, very dangerous object.
And do
Sorry,
you have
who's
that,
this for?
Kyle, or you need that?
That's for
You and I both have this.
Huber and
This
Kyle.
object is part of our story.
Okay.
Does the object have to be a physicould thing, or could the object be an act that you did?
Typically it's an actual thing.
Okay.
Promised Land.
Yeah. But we could play it like the movie Ronin, where we never see what this thing is, if we wanted to, I guess. Like, it's always just in a suitcase and it glows when you look at it, but you never see what it is. All right.
So we're looking at to get by.
Kyle
We
and
can do
Even.
anything.
And we can do any of them. Oh, no, wait.
This is Huber and Brad.
Huber and Brad, yeah. Need to get by. Brad and Huber. Read them out, Kylie.
Okay, with little help from your friends, the Beatles, without tipping off the boys at City Hall to your little scheme, without anyone noticing, you've already got 3 penalties. As an anti-materialist in this damn city, through some light treason, by doing an honest day's work for once in your life.
I love number 2.
So I love number 6.
I like number 6 too a lot. Yeah.
That's really good too.
A lot of these are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like number 6. I know it's not going to work. It's not going to happen, but I just like this, that they have this aspiration.
They're just
All right, so
trying.
they're trying to get by doing an honest day's work for once in their lives.
Disorganized crime trying to do an honest day's work.
All right. So
So we got banned from the cat races, and it's like, for once in my life.
Yeah.
I just want to do an honest
Enough.
day's work. All right, so I'm putting the dice back because now they're just colors, they're not numbers. Until later, when once again they are numbers. Okay, so now we can run through what everybody is, and we can start thinking about our names and such. Stop screen share. All right, so Ben and I are magics. We're street. One of us is a street wizard, and the other is the person whose identity that one stole. We have an object, which is Payday Fellas, a key to an unknown door. Ben, you want to read what you and Brad are?
We are organized crime. professional gamblers specifically. The location that we are it's going to be prominent in our story is Pubs and Clubs, which specifically is the Anchor, a grim murder pub on the docks.
I love murder pub.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
great.
hardcore. Brad, you want to tell us what you and Huber are?
What was it? Disorganized crime or unorganized crime?
Disorganized crime, yeah.
Disorganized crime. We need to get by on an honest day's work.
And you've been permabanned from the cat
Permabanned,
races.
that's right.
Yeah. You've been
Permabanned from cat
permabanned
races.
from the cat races. Huber, tell us about you and Kyle's relationship.
Kyle and I are adventurers from Black Rock Academy, and
You're
We dropped
dropouts.
out, though.
You dropped out.
Dropouts.
Yep, we dropped out, and we have an object that is 3 penalties by itself.
Yep, that right there is worth 3 penalties by itself. Kyle, what about you and me?
We are strangers, but we are both jobbers from Heathensburg. We need to get magics in order to pierce the veil of our selfish consciousness.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So we're like aspiring like gurus or something like. Oh man. All right. I've got no ideas. If anybody has an idea for their own name and their own kind of physical description, shout it out.
I think I'll have to think on this one for a bit, if that's
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah. So I'm looking through all of the relationships to see if there are any like things that are disallowed by the relationships, and it doesn't seem that way. I have to be not from Kalveed. So does Kyle. And Huber, Brad, and Ben. Huber and Brad, I guess, are most likely from Kalveed because they were permabanned. But I guess,
They've at least been here for a while.
yeah, they've at least
Yeah,
been
I'm not
here.
a native.
Yeah.
I'll say I'm a dwarf. I know that.
Pretty much all of us could be from not here, or from here if we wanted to be, except for me and Kyle. So that means, Ben, do you want to be the street wizard or the one whose identity was stolen? I think it might make sense for me to be the one whose identity was stolen, because then I'm coming to Kalveed and you're there doing your street wizard thing, maybe?
That is perfect, because I really want to be the street wizard.
Okay, great. And I mean, I think having my identity have been stolen, and I'm like a jobber who just takes hits for money I'm a real sad case. I like that.
Oh, you don't necessarily take hits for money. Narratively, you're a jobber. So that just means we lose every battle.
Oh, I thought it was like in the world of this, we are actually jobbers too. Like professional losers.
We're
Like,
hired by adventurers to grind XP.
or like we get paid by boyfriends on the beach to lose a fight to them to impress their girlfriends or something. But yeah, I mean, just a failure from Heathensburg.
Yeah.
Okay. Which
Double
makes
failure for me.
Which makes sense, because why we want to pierce the veil of selfish consciousness, because we're just like, why am I like this? Like, what did I do?
So my character's name is Jal, Jal.
Change it on Zoom, will you?
Okay. He's got long sideburns, very thick eyebrows. He's a human. He has a dagger and brown clothes.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, I got my guy. Ready. I am Charles Molten Brew, a
Love it.
dwarf, red head, red beard, long hair, except on the top he's bald. He's got a skullet going on.
Nice.
And
Great
he
name,
carries
Brad.
with him just a little short, tiny hatchet.
Can you?
Kyle, I might have to change my name because I now realize that it's similar to yours.
Can you make your name on Zoom?
How do I do that?
Right-click
Sorry,
on
right-click.
yourself and say rename.
All right, I've got my character.
So Ben, funny thing, my character's name has to be the same as your character's name, I think.
Oh, well, I could have a real identity and then your identity.
Right. So I guess tell me if this is your real or street name, and I will do the same thing if it's the street name.
Okay, so this is my real name.
Okay.
This is not the identity that I'm assuming.
Okay.
So my name is Sanric Sniffs in quotation Duval.
Great.
I'm a halfling. I have a quirk. I constantly have a runny nose, and I'm always sniffling. I'm tormented about it. I'm constantly bullied about my runny nose.
Or allergies.
My appearance, I have curly, greasy brown hair, copious freckles. I always smell like onion, and my clothes are supposed to be white, but they are stained yellow.
Jeez.
So
I'll change my name.
Sniffs is just a nickname that your friends call you, or is that your street wizard name too?
Sniffs is what people have forgotten my real name because they just bully me with Sniffs all the time.
Okay.
And that's why you left.
Well, I didn't
You're
leave.
you're looking for a life that you're not called Sniffs anymore.
Yes, exactly. I'm trying to get out of this hell. Yes.
Yeah. So I guess my real name is your street wizard name.
Yes. He's pretending to be you.
How do I change my name?
Right-click and say rename.
Yourself.
Oh man, no pressure. I have to come up with a good wizard name that would also be a street name, but sounds like a real name.
No pressure.
I've got it. Okay.
Do you ever come up with a voice and you haven't done it yet? And so it only exists in your imagination?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm right
So-
there right now.
Nice. My name is Azurius Windlegrump.
Great.
I'm probably like middle-aged man, but I look older than I am due to a magic accident. Oh, wait a minute. So I must have lost all my magic because I'm looking for magics again now. So when Sniffs took my identity, he took my magic too, but maybe it's just because I lost all my confidence.
Damn.
Yeah, so the magic is gone. And I look like an old man, but I'm really only like 40.
Just the reason that I'm able to steal your identity is I am a wizard. I'm a street wizard. I learned my wizarding ways on the street. So it's very different than a real wizard. Or a traditional wizard, I guess I should say. But
Yogala
had
was
street magics.
was the
Yeah.
street wizard, right?
Yeah.
So all your spells are like grease and stuff.
Though Yogala learned a lot of his stuff from that one book where he stole the name from.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
I would say 99% of my spells are meant to make me money. They're like street tricks so
Yeah.
I can survive. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't have magic missile.
Right. No burning hands here.
Michel Hubert, you got any ideas?
Name's Gunnar Lang.
You always
good,
sound
dude.
like a character in a Catherine Bigelow movie.
Name's Gunnar Lang.
Lang, man.
And I'm a Kalveed man. So my past is that I was part of an illicit cat racing scheme. corrupting the cats, fixing the races. Huge thing with that. Don't want to get into too many details. Left that, got banned because I wanted to blow the whistle on them. But then I went to Blackrock Academy to hide. And then now I dropped out and I'm looking for revenge. Back for revenge.
Nice.
Remember, we have to do an honest day's work too. Either.
You're trying to go straight too.
It's a good spin because to me, an honest day's work is dismantling the corrupt cat races.
Okay.
Doing something right.
I thought we were gonna like build a fence or something.
Oh, you can do something small and chill like that. I'm down.
Okay. And Kyle, what was your physical description again?
Long sideburns, brown clothes,
Okay.
and he has a dagger.
Fancy dagger?
No, dude.
Like terrible, rusted.
Very plain. It's not even rusted. It's just
Okay,
very,
just
very
plain.
plain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Okay. So blah 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 blah. All right. So yeah, we've got our characters. We've got the stage is set. We're ready to begin. If everyone's ready to begin.
I need a research break.
Yeah. So we'll be right back with Act 1 right after this. Welcome back, Act 1. Here we go. My turn first. All right. Azurius Windlegrump is it's raining in Kalveed. It's nighttime.
Ooh,
There's lightning
nice.
and thunder. And I'm knocking at a door, and it is the door of Sanric Sniffs Dubal here in Kalveed. I'm soaking wet. I'm all disheveled. Clearly I've been traveling, and I'm knocking on the door of Sniffs. Knock, 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 knock.
What is it? What do you want?
Open up, please.
I swear, this town never given me anything. He opens the door, and you see a rotund, shirtless halfling standing before you with unbuttoned pants.
You see a soaking wet, bearded old man, but with a youth in his eyes. Just human, tall, lanky, no hat, hair just plastered down the sides of his face from his head in the rain. My name is Azurius Windlegrump. Do you know that name, young man?
You're, not from around here, huh?
I am not. I just arrived this evening looking, I think, for you.
Little old me?
Nothing little about you.
They always say, Sniffs, he's got the best hospitality. Why don't you come in? Don't mind the mess.
Thank you, I won't. I come in. I close the door behind myself. I kind of just stand there with my arms at my sides, dripping on the floor. I think, Sniffs, as I've led to believe your friends call you, I think that you may know my name because I believe you've been using it in somewhat of a professional setting for street magics. And, well, I suppose you are entitled to your life and choices. I don't appreciate my own name being used by someone other than myself.
Black dye.
Oh, damn.
seems like he's barely paying attention to what you're saying. He goes over to a patchwork chair and he brushes aside all of these snot-covered rags. Yeah, that's real interesting. Why don't you take a seat right there?
Oh, very well. I might sully the chair with my moistness.
You can't sully the sullied.
Aptly put. Azurius kind of gathers his robes around himself and flops down into the chair. He looks around at the disheveled house. Lovely home.
Shit, it's okay. You can be honest with little old Sniffs.
Well, as long as we're being honest, Sniffs, I would like you to henceforth cease all usage of my name, Azurius Windlegrump, as your nom de plume street name for your magics, please.
You know, to be honest, when I took your identity there, see, I don't got a lot to my name. I don't got a lot. Sniffs. Don't got a lot. I thought you were dead. You're pretty old. I thought you were dead. That's on me, but I'm a gentleman, and here in this town, we always make an agreement over a cup of tea. I happen to have some fresh tea that I just brewed right here. Would you like to take a sip?
Sure. It's funny, he reaches out and takes the tea. It's funny that you said you don't have anything to your name. I don't even have my name to my name, as you know. And also, a strange thing happened, and maybe it's my confidence. He almost takes a drink.
Wait. No, not that cup. Take this cup.
Oh, my mistake, sorry. He puts it down, picks up the cup. As I was saying, when I heard that you were utilizing my name for your work, a very strange thing took place. I lost all ability to use my own magics. And I'm not as old as I look, by the way. You said I was an old man, but I'm actually only 42. Well, takes a sip.
Falls asleep immediately.
Yeah.
Flops over.
Just wakes up in an alley 2 days later.
Things are looking up for Snips.
Scene. Okay. Ben, it is your turn. What do you want to do? Oh, wait. In Act 1, I'm supposed to give the die away. Okay. So I'll give that to Ben.
And Brad and Hubert, reminder, you can toss a die out at any point.
Yeah.
If you want that person to succeed or fail.
For sure.
How many die do we each have?
No one has any yet. It's all... So this is the pool.
Oh, okay.
We're down one black. So a black die signifies that the person does not get what they want, and a white signifies that the character does.
So you gave it to me. That doesn't necessarily indicate that I didn't get what I wanted. You just gave it to me because that's what you're supposed to do.
It's a little prize at the end.
In Act 1, you give away the dice that you get. In Act 2, you keep them.
Okay.
It's not good or bad to get a white or a black. You do want... I mean, we don't really play the game to game it. Like, you have a higher likelihood of getting a good ending if you've got more of one color, black or white. But, I mean, we don't really play it like that. All right, Ben's turn.
All right, so we're going to the anchor. And I meet Brad's character there. I don't remember. I meet Charles.
Charles Molten
there.
Brew.
And we have drinks every night. We get toasted every night at the anchor, and then we go out and we gamble every single night, 7 days a week. And so I am going there as per usual, but I am wearing Azurius's outfit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I woke up in the alley in my underwear.
What are you wearing, Azurius?
It was like a soaking wet, kind of dark green robe.
So gross.
There's a lot of noise. It's hard to hear in the anchor.
Hey, rebel.
Hey, Charlie,
Eh? Oh, Sniffs! My lad,
it's
how are you doing?
me.
Wait, Sniffs, what the hell are you wearing?
Check out my new duds. This is the best I've ever looked.
Oh, just keep that off some poor fool.
Oh, not Charlie. This is not just any old fool. He's a wizard.
A wizard?
I won his name in a lottery, and I thought he was dead, but he's alive. And we can pretend to be him, and we can get out of this shithole. It's gonna be great.
The poor sap. I love it. I'm gonna buy a round for this celebration.
Buy a round for
Shops
everybody.
everywhere.
All you harlots and thieves, you get around on us tonight.
Yeah.
There's a
Take
guy in the corner just
double
repeatedly stabbing someone, and then both of them just go, yeah!
Yeah. Great. Sounds great. Can't wait. Get out of this shithole.
This is a black die for Ben.
Ooh.
Charlie, you've been my only friend, my whole life.
Aye.
Everybody else, they treat a runny nose like I murdered their mother.
No tolerance.
This place, nothing but hate. Tonight, though, we've got a plan, and that's why I like you.
Ooh.
Charlie, you always go along with my plans.
They get the results, laddie. That's why.
So tonight, we are going to put those dice in that cup, and we're gonna roll like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going out back.
All right.
The whole tavern is cheering, and as Sniffs and Charlie go to the back alley, Sniffs is like pushing through people. He's all excited, and he just gets stabbed from somebody. He doesn't know who it is.
Oh, Sniffs!
Charlie, I'm bleeding.
Oh, shit! We gotta clean the wound. I pour like vodka on his wound as I'm wasted. Also,
I think that's our scene. Or I guess maybe you guys say this.
I'll sell you a potion for 50 gold.
oh, fuck off, Frank. That's way too much money.
Okay. Frank walks away and now ends the scene.
Charlie, I need that potion. I need that potion.
Okay.
That's a little steep.
All right. Who do you want to give that die to?
Give it to Brad.
Okay. Brad's scene. What it can be immediately pick it up right there, or it can be whenever you want.
Oh man, it's got to be like the next day, the next night. Like Sniffs, he's all right. He's gonna be fine.
We've all taken a stabbing in D&D.
Yeah.
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 Especially at the Anchor, they've got like 3 of those a night.
It's called a murder
Yeah.
pub.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be on the streets of Kalveed walking, I guess. I'm gonna see, thinking to myself, yeah, life's great, I'm making tons of money, but I don't know about it anymore. Kind of want to go straight. It ain't right robbing these poor folk. They deserve better. And I see Huber's character, Gunnar Lang. Oi, Gunnar, how are you, matey? Gunnar?
In here. In the alleyway.
What is it then? Okay. All right.
You're not supposed to say I'm here.
Wait, why? I forgot, laddie.
Remember the thing we were gonna do? The job? The races?
Oh, right.
You said you knew some guy. You had some inside scoop.
Yeah.
We were gonna get those cats out of there.
Yeah, but you botched the last plan, laddie. Now we're banned from there, from your shenanigans. We can't get in anymore. That makes things way complicated.
I know, but that's why you were supposed to get us in there. Come on, Charles. Didn't you say you were working a contact? Some guy that sneezes all the time?
Yeah, that's my good friend. But listen, he had a rough night last night. He got stabbed in the alleyway. He'll be okay though in a few days.
The murder pub?
Yeah.
Damn.
Listen, Gunner. Big strong fella. Been thinking something in the meantime. Why don't we leave behind this life just for a little bit? Go to the straight and narrow path. An honest day's work. Make a living.
White die.
Oh, yeah.
Do the right thing. You know, this town is full of shitheads. Could use a few less just for leaving a little bit.
You're right, Charles. You're so right, but we gotta save those cats.
Listen, laddie.
I made a promise.
We'll get those cats, don't you worry, I know. But in the meantime, we gotta wait for the heat to die down.
All right.
They're not
what do you
gonna
have in
let us
mind?
walk right in there and steal those kitties.
All right,
Gotta
what
come
should we
up with a
do?
plan. Listen, just for now. So you know, the cat renovation, the cat track, you know,
Yeah.
little run down.
Yeah.
But I've been running a side gig you didn't know about, laddie. We're gonna renovate the place. It's gonna need some serious renovations. I've been working up a new business to renovate it. We're just gonna walk right in there. It's all at night when the place is closed, so no one will see us.
Better accommodations for the cats?
Listen, laddie, you're missing the point. The point is we can steal the cats later on. Because we can go in at night when no one's there. They'll think we're just fixing up the place. But at the end, we'll actually rob the kiddies. We'll get paid honest money, but we'll also have justice for the kiddies. See what I'm saying, lad?
I'm in.
Great. So now go home, get a good night's or a good day's sleep, because we gotta go at night next time. We'll be out late.
I got a couple things to do in the city. I'll see you tonight.
Okay. Scene.
That was wonderful. All
I
right,
got a couple of things to do in the city.
Brad, who do you want to give
Hell
this
yeah.
to? The white die.
Kyle.
Oh.
Shit, Kyle does.
Well, this is just a reward for a good scene partner or something too.
Oh, a good scene partner?
Yeah.
We'll give to Huber then.
Yeah, normally we'll like interrupt a ton and like there'll be side characters, but we're sticking to main characters so far.
Yeah. Okay,
We'll get some good side characters.
we'll get good side characters. We're established. This is the Act 1. It's good establishing of everybody. All right, Huber. What's your character up to?
So I am. How did we get here? How did I get here? Did I take a boat? A ship?
Typically, people come in by boat, if I recall. Yeah.
Yes.
There's
All
that
right,
guy who
I'm-
meets you at the docks.
I'm
Yeah.
at the docks with Jal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's the premise of the scene.
Is this
That's the docks.
Make sure you have something you want.
is this when
Okay.
is this a flashback before Charles talked to you, or is
No.
Okay.
I just talked to Charles.
Okay.
Now I'm talking to Jal. Okay. Everything's on schedule, Joe. We're gonna make those bastards down at the track pay! We're gonna make them pay. And all those times when we were skipping class,
Gunnar,
knew.
I don't think it's a good idea, man.
what do you mean, Jal?
There's people looking all over the place, and you do something like that, they're gonna find you. They'll
I
kill
will
you.
give my life if it means we save
That's
one.
exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna
One
give
of
your
those
life.
cats.
You're gonna give your life for a cat.
And I'll do it again and again and again until this corrupt place is shut down.
That's the thing, Gunnar. You only get one life.
Don't know if you notice over there. You got a pretty loud voice. What are you trying to shut down in our fair city?
Just trying to shut down all these bastards who won't pay their taxes.
Yeah, why don't you let us worry about the taxes there, short stuff.
Absolutely, good sir. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey, both of you. I didn't
Yeah.
even notice you. What's your name?
Name's Jal.
Papers.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets his papers out. It's just one sheet of paper, and it just says, where he's from.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where did you learn how to write? Half these letters are backwards.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've never been very good at writing.
Yeah, sir. We went to Black Rock Academy, not Black
Not Black
Pot.
Pot. Yeah.
There's a Black Rock. I mean, everybody's heard of Black Pot, of course. Prestigious. But what is
Little
this?
uppity though.
Yeah, it
Little
comes with the territory.
At Black Rock,
Hey, you graduate from Black Pot, you'd be proud.
you learn how to fight at Black Rock Academy, not
learn
how
how
to
to
write. Yeah.
You learn how to fight.
Yeah.
What kind of fighting you do?
Dagger fighting.
You got a blade on you, son?
Are you asking me to have a knife fight with you?
I'm just saying, when I'm not on my shift, I like to twirl some daggers.
Hey,
Oh, I like-
officer, can I buy you a beverage this evening?
Black die.
Between you and me, you want to get on my good side? You want to get on the city's good side? You can always buy me a drink, honey.
I go to look for the money, and I have none. Actually, on second thought, I don't have any cash, so maybe that drink will have to wait, good sir.
Papers.
I don't have them on me.
Oh, Gunner, no.
Yeah, I had them earlier.
You know what the penalty is for not having your papers.
I had them earlier. I don't
Gunner,
know.
you already have one penalty. What are you doing?
I run. Scene.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, Huber, who are you giving that black die to?
That'll be Ben.
Okay.
It's slowed down Peter Griffin. Is basically what John's voice is.
You're right.
I love that voice.
Gunner, what are you doing?
Oh no. It is Kyle's turn. It's Jal's turn.
Okay, so Jal is walking. He's bummed out. He's walking. It just seems down. He's walking down an alleyway, and he basically trips over Azurius.
This is what I was hoping for this scene would be.
Yep.
Azurius still pretty much out of it.
Yeah.
Hey there, pal. Sorry about that.
Who is that? Who is that?
Nobody. I'm just. Hi. Hey, my name's Jal.
Cut to Azurius's point of view. The sun is behind Jal, illuminating him like an angelic figure. And you see a look of like fear, but also like awe on Azurius's face. Oh God, it's happened. Am I dead?
No, you're alive.
Sweet angel, please. Will you help me?
Oh, buddy. No, I'm no angel. I'm no angel.
Son, compared to me, drugged, naked in an alleyway, you might as well be God.
I mean, there's 3 other drugged naked people down the same alleyway, bud. It's nothing.
It's one
Welcome to Kalveed.
one hell of a town.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a little down and out, as you can see. You know, are you from here? Do you know this town?
I've been here a while, yeah.
Will you help me, please?
Now look, there's a lot of naked drug guys on the street, but none of them talk as fancy as you do. Where are you from?
Oh, well, have you heard of Black Pot Academy?
Yeah.
I'm from around there. I studied there and sort of stayed in the area.
So you know magics?
Well, I used to be magics.
So Jal gets down on the sidewalk next to him.
Do you, like, lay down next to me?
Yeah, lays down next to him. Hey,
Yes?
okay, don't talk about this with anybody, okay?
Okay.
I've been thinking a lot about my own existence, right? I don't do much, you know? I just kind of day by day kind of walk the same paths, kind of just talk to anybody who has a cool sword. Basically, people stronger than I am, I just point them to where the weapon shop is or something like that. Here's what's so weird. I've been thinking a lot about my desires, right? I want too much, right? I was wondering if there's some kind of magics that could lift the veil of my own selfish consciousness.
Son, I know just the thing. In fact,
You?
it's funny you say these things because as I was drifting in and out of consciousness, in a different sort of consciousness,
Yeah.
here in this alley, I was thinking to myself, perhaps my own selfish desires are what got me into this mess.
I know, and if there was just some kind of magic that could erase it, I think we could be happy.
I
Oh,
don't...
you hear a voice interrupt you real quick.
Uh-huh.
It's another homeless dude sleeping by. Here, you guys. Shut the hell up! I'm trying to sleep!
All right,
Oh,
Matt.
I'm sorry. Matt, is it? We're sorry. We'll go somewhere else.
My name's not Matt!
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here!
very well, young man.
I'm sorry, Azorius. When they get up, Azorius, that looked exactly like Matt. I'm really sorry for getting that guy mad.
Oh,
Need a
God!
white die for Joe.
oh, okay. Oh, that's all right. I'm used to people being mad in this town. It seems like
Okay.
it's going around.
What
was your
let's,
name again, son?
It's just Jal.
Jal.
Yeah.
Jal, I'm Azorius. It's nice to meet you.
Azorius, I got a couple of extra sacks. Why don't you and me go to the library? We'll we'll put a sack on you. We'll go to the library, and maybe we'll do some talking.
Are you allowed to talk in the library here?
In Kalveed, you talk in the library.
Okay. It's a deal. Who do you want to give that die to?
Definitely right back to Ian.
Okay. All right. Now it's my scene. We each have one more scene in Act 1. Yeah, let's just cut right to the library
Okay.
with Jal. Well, here we are.
There are like a lot of conversations happening in the library.
I'm a little I must say this is not what I'm accustomed to in a library. In Blackpot, one couldn't even as much as whisper in the library, or you would be expelled through magics.
How do people read the books?
Well, you read in your head. The little
Oh, no,
voice
no.
inside.
You gotta understand the dynamics here in Kalveed. There are readers, and then basically they read. If you can't read, you get someone to read books for you.
And you pay them for this service?
You trade.
Oh. I didn't realize trading happened in this town. I may not be
Trading.
as destitute as I thought.
Why? What do you got to trade?
Oh. Well, I guess nothing.
Oh, okay.
But we could find something. Maybe I'm good at something. You know, Jal, my name was taken from me. Stolen by someone in this town with a runny nose. And since
That could be anyone.
since that happened, I lost all my confidence. And I can't do magics anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I came here to confront him, and I thought it was going well. But, alas, he drugged me and stole my clothes and money and left me in an alley for dead. So, it didn't turn out to go all that great for me. Lesson learned, I suppose.
Do you think if you found the right magic book, maybe you could get your magics back?
Maybe. If it's a book about confidence as well.
There's this one book up on that tall shelf up there. I've always wondered what kind of magics are in that book.
Oh, I'm too decrepit to climb up there. Is there someone... I don't suppose you want to climb up and get it?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Oh, sure. Well, give it a climb.
So he rolls the ladder over and starts climbing this ladder.
The ladder is very creaky ladder.
Yeah, it's a very creaky ladder. It's like very unstable.
Be careful up there, young man.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Jal hears a loud snap.
And he's falling toward the ground, very far toward the hard ground. And Azurius attempts to get underneath him and catch him. And gets there.
Roll for a catch or
What? Yeah.
roll for a catch.
Well,
Just gets a black die.
yeah. Jal is
roll in this game. Yeah.
Jal is very big compared to Azurius, who's very frail. And Jal just crushes Azurius. Just like painfully probably broken something. I just collapsed to the ground with Jal on top of me. Jal, fine. Azurius, broken leg or something. Oh, God.
Oh, I know. I heard something break there.
Yeah. I can't even tell what it was. Oh.
Okay. We're gonna have to go to a healer.
Oh, we have no money.
A patron of the library just casually walks by and is shaking his head and goes, "What a bunch of moose."
Scene. Oh my God, I love it. Well, I gotta give that one to Kyle. Everyone has one now. All right. Ben's scene. What's Ben up to, or what's Sniffs up to?
Sniffs is... Charlie returned him to his home. And Charlie's like, he'll be fine. The stab wound is infected, and Sniffs is in tremendous pain. Because this is a city of gossip, and there's quite a lot of vines of communication, one of Sniff's biggest enemies, Barry, finds out that the condition Sniffs is in, and in kind of a pained stupor, Sniffs wakes up hearing a knock on his door. Who? Yeah, who is it? Hello?
It's Barry.
Shit, Barry.
Open up. I know you're in there. You just said, who is it? Open up.
Barry's Barry's not home, or Sniff's not home. I don't even know what's going on. Sleep with me, Barry.
Open
Barry's right hand man, Mitch, is there.
Mitch, go ahead and knock this door down.
You want me to break it down, boss?
Yeah.
Okay. I kick the door as hard as I can, and it doesn't move. Ow! I think he's got some kind of barricade.
Sniff, you got a magic door.
That's really... He says this to himself. That's really funny. The door is unlocked. It's barely even a door. It's really just a bunch of twigs.
Snips, go ahead and open your magic door.
The door just kind of, because of a gust of wind, blows open by itself. Sniffs is bleeding on his bed.
Yeah, Barry and Mitch walk up.
Now, Sniffs.
Yes, Barry.
Now I see it for myself, too. I heard you were walking around town with a magnificent wet wizard's robe.
Yeah, Barry. I've been slinging spells on the streets, and well, Blackpot, they heard about it, and they were really impressed, and they decided to accept me into Blackpot, and that's what they give to new initiates. Yeah.
I have some friends at Blackpot. You do,
Oh, yeah?
too, don't you, Mitch? We're pretty entangled with the Blackpot community.
Yeah, we've got some friends.
So, Sniffs, tell me, if I'm to call upon my friends, would they confirm your story?
You know, Barry, you never wore one for smarts. Like I said, I got recruited into Blackpot, so unless you happen to know the recruiter, your little Blackpot friends probably don't know jack about it. Would you like some tea?
I know just the... Yes, I would love some tea. I know just the woman who is the recruiter.
White die.
You know?
Mitch, would you like some tea, too? You might as well pour some tea for Mitch, too. Be
No
a gentleman.
thanks. Coffee only.
Do you have some coffee, Sniffs?
Yeah, I've got some coffee.
Thank you for being a gentleman. Now, Mitch and I, as we do, will take our sip at the same time. Ready,
There.
Mitch? 3,
Ready
2,
when you are, boss.
1. They just fall asleep.
So Barry and Mitch were standing in front of Sniff's bed, and while it's great that they pass out on top of Sniff's, right on his wound.
5 minutes later, Charles comes in, coming to check on his old good old pal. Hey, Sniffs! Sniffs, you home? How you feeling? Holy hell, what the hell happened here?
Charlie, I can't breathe.
Is that Barry? And Mitch?
Yeah, but it's the Reaper brothers themselves.
Oh my god, I like throw them off you.
Charlie,
Sniffs, what the hell did you do?
I wasn't gonna make it, Charlie. They're only gonna be passed out for 5 more minutes. I need you to carry me out of here.
Right, but
Just,
what did you
there's
do?
There's no time. Just take me, Charlie.
Oh shit! I start carrying him out of here. Sniffs, what are you? Ah,
Yeah.
All right, who you want to give that white die to?
I'm gonna give that to Kyle.
Nice. All right, it is Brad's scene. Charles Molten Brew.
like I gotta be carrying Sniffs, helping him out of his place.
Yeah.
I guess it's nighttime right now. It's dark out, dude, on the streets. A lot of fog going on. Sniffs, what's going on?
So, you know Barry's always had it out for me, right?
Yeah. Cause
So-
you ruined his wedding.
Charlie, I've always told you. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Right.
I couldn't help it that I loved Bridget. Okay?
Well, I know you love Bridget, but you passed out on the cake.
You know I can't handle my drink very well.
Right. But oh man, Sniffs, I don't know, man.
He came to kill me, Charlie.
I know.
can you defend
it's,
that?
It's just real bad right now. Okay, things are bad right now.
Just listen to me real quick. You know how I had this grand plan? We were gonna impersonate this Azurius fellow, fuck all that. I've got something that's gonna get us rich, and is gonna get us back at Barry.
Okay, I'm listening. At the same time, I'm thinking about how I don't really want to do this because I'm sick and tired of this life of crime. But I'm kind of roped into this. I'm thinking about a way to wiggle out of this if I can.
You know Barry always keeps that key on his belt.
Right?
Made of halfling bone. He does it to intimidate people like me.
Right?
I pinched the key. And if I was a betting man, and you know better than anyone that I am, I bet this key is home to some pretty treasures.
Laddie, you better hope. Because your life's over now once he finds out.
I am going to need to fix this wound, though, before we do anything else, because
Right.
I'm in tremendous pain.
Right, we gotta go to the healer. But not, we gotta go to Matilda.
Matilda?
So cut to Matilda's place.
Hello, Sniffs. What
On
happened?
on the way to Matilda.
Why did I
passes out
just
from
say
the-
that?
on the way to Matilda.
She has
Sniffs-
precognition.
Yeah, she's got precognition. Oh, time got strange again.
Sniffs passes out from the pain, but in his unconsciousness, he's still sniffing.
Cut to
Matilda is
Matilda's
like the mob doctor, underground doctor, pretty much.
Hello, Sniffs. What happened?
He got stabbed. Yeah, last night.
Were you at the anchor
crushed earlier.
again?
Of course.
Ah. Well, let me take a look. She.
So Jal's in the waiting room, right? And he's like, wait a minute. A guy who sniffs. Where did I hear that before?
Azurius is like passed out, broken in a heap next to him. Matilda, instead of like lifting the nice green robes, just like rips the stab wound area way farther open to access the area. No problem. Hang on. She goes over and gets some like weird tinctures and salves.
White dye.
And starts putting him on. This is Brad's scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
White dye for Brad. She starts putting them on the thing, and then she was using a brush to do it, and she like licks the brush clean, and she's like, "Oh, that hits the spot." Charles, take Sniffs down to the river, bathe him in the waters of the river, and he shall be fine immediately.
Well, what about your assistant, Matt?
Matt
Can't he-
died.
Died.
He died, or he's lost in an alley. I think he forgot his identity and never came back to work.
Listen, Matilda, I really got something I need to do right now too. I need to get out of here.
Well,
I got a job to do.
I'm not busy. I can take this guy to the river.
Right. Who's this?
Jal. That's
I'm
Jal.
Jal.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
got this weird old wizard friend. He's been asleep for like the last 8 hours. I mean, I can take this guy down to a river.
Well, drag him in here first, dear. Drag him
The
in
wizard
here.
guy?
Yes, I need to attend to him.
Okay.
Why didn't you
All right.
say anything? I didn't even know you were in the waiting room.
I just thought you were busy. I'm not really a kind of guy who's gonna interrupt you.
Look, I've got precognition, but it's a little spotty because I do so many drugs.
A lot of people with precognition don't notice me either.
You are
Charles
something
gets
of a black
right up
spot.
to Jal's face, stares him down, sniffs him. All right, lad. I'm
Right.
counting on you.
Okay,
Take him to the river.
sure.
And if anything happens to him, I'll break your legs.
Okay.
As Jal starts dragging Sniffs out of the room,
Dragging you.
Azurius like wakes up. No, Azurius is passed out still, but a mage hand appears above him and reaches over and pinches the unknown key from Sniffs as he passes. And then the mage hand goes and then just slips it into Azurius's underwear under the sack that he's wearing. And then Matilda drags Azurius into the healing room.
I leave. I'm heading home to grab my equipment for tonight, the renovation job. Go home, grab my stuff, then I head off to Gunners.
Great.
Scene.
Okay. That was awesome. Okay, Brad, white die goes to whom? To whom goes the white die? Huber. All right.
Huber for staying out of it.
For staying the hell out of it.
I want to see.
For knowing
like
when
that,
there's
Huber.
too many characters in a scene. Yeah, okay, I'm good.
All right, Huber's turn.
All right.
Gunner Lang.
It's really raining now. Really picking up.
Nice.
Dramatic rain, thunder, low visibility, heavy fog. In an alleyway, Charles walks up to Gunner. Hey, Charles.
I'm holding a ladder and a can of paint and a brush. You ready to get to work, laddie?
I'm ready to get to work. Let's do this.
You got
head
the
down.
You got
Do
the
we head-
key though, right?
Key.
You got the key from Billy? I told Billy to give you the key to get in.
Bill. Who's Billy?
Oh, laddie. You didn't get the key.
I didn't get the key.
We're gonna have to break in.
Break in.
Yeah.
Well, if we're breaking in, then we're rescuing Bubbles, Tubbles, and Lubbles.
But we gotta be real subtle about it. Like, we're not gonna break anything down, though.
Look,
we gotta make it look like we were never there.
Charles, if I even hear a purr or a meow, I'm not going to be able to control myself. I'm just letting you know, Charles.
You know what, laddie? That's a little too much.
Charles, let's go.
We gotta go to Billy. We need the key, all right?
No, let's bust it down.
I want this job to go. No, I want this job to go well.
Okay. Where's Billy? Where's Billy?
We're gonna head down the street, a couple blocks to Billy's house.
Are you sure we can't just bust this door down?
No. I'm making a bit. Gunner, I started an honest business here. Don't ruin it for me. All these damn cats.
They're in pain.
Knocking on Billy's door. Billy.
This Billy better be worth it.
Billy. Still
I also
knocking.
bang on the door. Coo. Billy, we got cats' lives on the line.
Gunner, calm down.
Billy's wife slams the door open. Who are you?
Oh.
Who are you?
Hello. My name is Charles
You leave
Moulton.
my husband alone.
No,
It's too late for this.
Ma'am, we have business with your husband.
Yeah, we have business. It's not
Billy.
too late.
Billy, they say it's business. Come down here.
At this time of night.
Yes.
Oh my
Billy,
God.
lives are on the line.
Gunner, calm
Lives are on the
down.
line. Billy, who are these people?
Oh my gosh. Calm down. All
Billy,
right.
what are you
Lives
getting
are
into?
at
What is this?
stake.
Let me get some paints on real quick. Hold on.
Mama, Papa, what's all this yelling?
Shut your damn trap.
Charles is overwhelmed.
Is that you, Charles? What do you want?
Billy, we need the key. We need the key for the project.
What project is this? Billy, what are you getting into? You told me you don't do this anymore.
Ma'am, we're just doing renovation, I swear.
A renovation at midnight.
Yeah.
Sandra, they're just cleaning up the place, okay? They're just
Okay.
cleaning up the place.
Okay.
Ma'am, it's
know?
at the cat race.
You
Cat
told me
races.
not to bring any more blood to your door, and I'm not doing that, okay? Why don't
Okay.
you get back in the house? Why don't you
All
get
right.
back in the house?
Okay, I'll go tuck Tucker back in.
Yeah, Tucker.
Tucker's just weeping openly.
Come on, Tucker.
They all yelled at me.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
I gave you a copy of the key. What did you do with it?
No. Larry told me you had the key. You didn't give me
Everybody
the
I
key.
hire is
Not
a
for this.
Damn idiot. All right.
When this conversation has been going down, I went back to the door and I'm just trying to kick it down.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Black guy.
So the banging gets louder, and Billy can hear it, and he goes,
Bubbles! Doubles! Wobbles!
What the hell's happening?
"Who is that guy?
Got her. Huber scene?
He's stealing the merchandise!"
Got her.
Scene.
Oh my god.
That was Huber's scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huber, who you want to give that black die to?
Holy shit.
Black die to Brad.
Okay. Kyle's scene.
Okay. Oh right, Zhao was taking sniffs to the river.
Yeah. To activate
okay.
the medicine.
Yep.
Last
Okay,
scene of
so-
Act 1, by the way.
I guess this river would have to be pretty far out of Kalveed. Unless there's like one naturally that goes through the city.
I imagine like a built up like aqueduct kind of thing is what
Okay,
people
that's
call
the
the
Kalveed
river.
River, basically.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like
all
LA.
right.
It's like not real.
So yeah, Zhao drags Sniffs in and just kind of like splashes some water on his face. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy.
The water is not hitting the medicine.
Okay, so then he starts to like dunk the body in, just come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Who the fuck are you?
Hi, I'm Jail. I was waiting in the hospital. Your friend said he couldn't. To activate the medicine, I had to put you in this river. Your friend said he couldn't make it here in time, so I decided volunteered.
Where's the key?
What key?
The key that was the symbol of my retribution.
I don't know. I'm sorry, sir. I saw you at the healer's place, and I thought I'd come and help you out.
Listen, I don't got a lot of time, okay?
Okay.
I don't got a lot of time. And I know one when I see one, because I am one, okay?
What?
You look like a loser. I mean, no offense. I don't have a lot of time, so I gotta calls it like I sees it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you one question.
Sure.
And you gotta tell me right now.
Yeah.
What do you want in life?
Look, don't tell anybody this, okay?
Yeah, all right.
I want to lift the veil of my own selfish consciousness. I keep having wants in life that are unachievable, right? And the only way for me to achieve happiness would be to not want. And so I'm looking for some sort of magic that might be able to do that. Because I've tried to not want things. It's not the way the human mind works. And so I found this cool wizard who talks fancy. He thinks he might have some magics that might be able to lift the veil of my own selfish consciousness. That's what I want.
What was your name again?
Jail.
Well, Jal, I think today is your luckiest day of your life. Because you know that key that I was talking about?
Yeah.
Well, that key, behind a locked door, there's a specific spell that I'm looking for, and I'm willing to share it with you.
Now, wait a minute. Are you a wizard too?
Don't I look like one?
Yeah, I mean, you got the robe.
Yeah.
I recognize the black padded insignia anywhere.
You gotta calls it like you sees it. Of course I'm a wizard.
Sniffs looks down and notices the giant rip down the front of the robes.
I got a little beat up, but don't pay attention
Oh,
to
no,
that.
that's okay. Anybody gets beat up in this town. I understand.
The important thing is
Yeah?
the name of the spell behind that door. It's going to fix your tormented soul.
What's the spell name?
The spell is called Not Want.
not want? That's exactly what I want.
You want to help me get that key?
Yeah. Now, are you the kind of wizard who knows the spell locate object?
No.
We're gonna have to find one because it's possible I dragged you probably 2 kilometers, buddy. I don't know where we're gonna find that key.
You use the metric system?
You tell me. Yeah.
So, I don't know if you know this, but wizards are very specialized. You know,
Oh, okay.
it's very
Okay.
at Blackpot, right?
Yeah.
They're like, you got to know this spell, and that person's got to know that spell. So, I didn't get the locate object column.
Do
right
you know
on their
another
little
wizard
sheet.
who might know locate object?
Not here, my friend. Not in Kalveed. You know this place better than me. Do you know another wizard that might know locate object?
We could talk to the old wizard who. I mean, I'm gonna have to go check up on him anyway back at the healer's place. Come on, follow me.
Oh, you go check on him and then come back to the river. I got to meditate.
Oh, yeah.
Wizards die if they don't meditate.
Right. To refresh
So I
your
gotta-
spells.
Yeah,
I get that.
exactly. Yeah, I gotta meditate. So you go and then you come back and we'll go get the key and then you'll not what?
Great. Okay, I'll go find some. I'll see you soon, pal.
See you soon, Joe.
White die, I guess.
Yeah, white die.
And then straight back to Ben.
Straight back to.
Ben.
Oh,
Yeah,
give it
yeah.
to Ben. I see.
Yep, yep.
End of scene. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just gave that to
You
yourself.
did.
Oops.
just-
Sorry. 3 letters. 3 letters. You know, it's all 3 letters. All right.
It's fun.
Gotta find a Fiasco tilt table. Here we go. All right, so everybody, look at these numbers in front of yourself. This is the way we do it on
Can
digital.
we do soft tilt?
Oh yeah, good idea. Where?
That's a type of, that's a genre. Maybe
Yeah.
they don't have the soft tilt table.
Soft tilt.
Well, we can use the tilt table and then just soften it
Sure.
ourselves. Okay, so look upon these numbers that you have and subtract the lower color from the higher color. So like Ben has 1 white, so he basically ends up with a black 5 because these two
So
cancel.
it's Brad and Huber. We can
Yeah,
deduce that.
obviously, yeah. Okay, okay, Brad. Who had a higher number here? Huber, do you want to do the big category or the small category for the tilt?
Whichever.
Well,
do
tell
the
me.
big one.
Okay, so you've got mayhem, tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, or failure. I think.
Failure.
Failure. Okay. I'm gonna write this down. Tilt. Failure. Okay, Brad. Looks like you don't have. You got 1, 2, 3, and 6. So, you could do a stupid plan executed to perfection. Something precious is on fire. A tiny mistake leads to ruin, or fear leads to a fateful decision.
I want to do something precious is on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad of a tilt. That's all
Yeah.
right.
So what the tilt is basically just something we can keep in mind that can happen at any time in Act 2. So it's an all-purpose scene enhancer, as I like to say. So yeah, in Act 2, random stuff's going to start on fire, like a Conan O'Brien episode of The Simpsons. We will be right back with Act 2 directly. Act 2, here we go. My scene. So Azurius Windlegrump wakes up at Matilda's, and there are candles on the wall, and Jal is there, and they're backlighting Jal. So once again, Jal looks like this angelic savior figure to Azorius. Oh, my guardian angel once again.
Hey, buddy, how's your legs feeling?
Well, I don't seem to feel them. He looks down. Legs are just gone. They've been amputated.
She had to cut off your legs?
Oh.
I think she was able to fix your spine, though. Your back feel okay?
Yes, I can move my hands.
So I figured because you're a wizard, you'd be able to grow your limbs back.
I did know how to do that. Yes, Blackpot Academy. You get a very, very wide-ranging education. You learn many
healing spells, yeah.
Healing spells, regeneration spells, locate object, all kinds of things.
Great.
Mage hand.
So yeah, actually, I wanted to talk to you about locate object.
Oh, yes.
So I found another wizard. He was actually here at the same healer just, like a half hour ago.
Oh. Another wizard.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got a key that will get us into a door, and behind this door has the very spell we're looking for. It's called Not Want.
Not Want. I have never heard of that spell.
Azorius, with this spell, you and me can lift the veil on our own selfish consciousnesses.
Well, assuming we can perform it, that would feel very nice. Perhaps it is my own selfish desire to return to my former self that keeps me from doing just that.
So, all we need to do, well, first you gotta grow your legs back, then we gotta go back to the river, talk to this guy about locate object,
Well,
find that key, get to the door, and then we're good.
Well, okay, Jal, I'm going to have to ask you to do me a favor.
Yeah?
Will you please carry me on your back? I can't regrow my limbs right now. I maybe someday, but I can't walk like this, and we can't afford a wheeled chair, so...
Azorius, you told me you can't do any magic?
I told you that before.
No magic?
I don't think so. I thought I could once. I woke up and something had moved, and I thought, well, maybe it was a tremor, or I don't know.
Can you do that one where you just make a little light?
I can... No, I've lost it all, Jal. I am a shadow of my former self.
Okay, well, I mean, I might as well take you to this guy anyway. He seems like a pretty cool wizard. He went to Blackpot, actually. You might know him.
Oh, I'm sure I will. That will be lovely.
Okay, so he lifts Azorius onto his back.
And as soon as you lift me onto your back, there's a sudden pain in my underwear. It region. Oh, what is... There's something in my underoos. Hang on.
Okay, buddy, all right.
No, not that. I reach down and take out the key. And since my arms, I had my arm around your neck, so I take it in front and we can both look at it. There's a key in my underwear.
Well, that's a creepy key. Look at this thing. It's made of bone.
Yes, it's disgusting. How did it get in my underwear? Did you see someone place this there? Was I...
Of course not.
Did someone molest me while I was unconscious? That's terrible.
What's her name, Meredith?
Matilda.
Matilda, did you do this?
Did I do what?
Did you put this key in his underpants?
Of course not.
Is this kind of bone curse? What are you doing here?
No, I cut off his legs and I took the bones for my own purposes. She looks around all sketchy. But I did not fashion a key, no.
Okay. Well, thank you for your services, Matilda.
Oh, my pleasure. She, stuffs her face into a bag and starts breathing in fumes.
Oh. Jesus.
Well, I don't know what this key is for, but... Here, you have pockets, yes? Oh, well, we're both wearing sacks. Do you have pockets? Jal?
Yeah, I got a pouch that I keep around my waist.
Can you place this key in your pouch? I entrust it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
be careful with it.
By the way, we don't owe her anything, but like she keeps the legs. Okay, you're not getting those back.
Okay. I think I'd need a piece of them as a component for regrowing my legs, but we'll be all right. Let's go meet this other wizard.
All right.
Cut to the river.
They travel back down to the river. Yeah.
You!
What? No. Sniffs, foreseeing this,
Oh.
ripped off some of the robe and fashioned it as a mask to try to conceal his identity. But of course,
Yeah.
Here's that guy.
That looks like my old robes.
Well, it's a black pot robe.
Well, I suppose many people have black pot robes. My name was sewn into the back of the collar.
oh, really?
Who is that? Why are you covering your face? That's an interesting sniffle you have there, young man.
Yeah, it's allergy season here in Kalveed. You know, like the pollen and stuff. My face, it's all splotchy. So I didn't want you to see that. That, you know, Black Pot, it's got a reputation to uphold.
That makes sense.
That makes. Azurius whispers to Jal, because my mouth is right next to your ear. Young man, Jal, I suspect this may be the very same man who drugged me and left me in an alley and stole my robes.
No way. He's a cool wizard. He knows magic. Hey, pal, this is a wizard who knows locate object. Unfortunately, he can't do no magics right now.
How are we ever gonna find that bone-shaped key?
So you have to help him learn how to do magic again.
The only way I think I can do magic again is if my name is returned to me.
Well, hold on a second. Did you say bone-shaped key?
Yeah. How? I mean, it's one key made out of halfling bones in this whole city. How are we gonna find it?
Wait, Jal.
Azorius.
Yes,
I think.
Jal.
Are you thinking?
I'm thinking.
Azorius.
I'm thinking we
Are
maybe.
you thinking what I'm thinking?
Wait, Jal.
What could you let me in on what you're thinking?
Jal. I'm thinking we shouldn't tell him about the key. I don't think we can
Why?
trust this man.
He's cool.
No, I think he's the one who stole my name in the first place.
I can hear you.
He can hear us.
He is. That's a wizard. He's got
Can
super hearing.
you show me the key?
Damn,
Please.
Damn it. Show
Okay.
him the
So he reaches into his waist pouch and pulls out the key, but it's burning.
Why is it on fire? Put it out! The river! Put it in the river!
He tosses it in the river and just flows down.
Oh no, we gotta go after it!
What does that key open?
What is the deal with that key? What is that key?
Sniffs is gone. He's like running after that key.
He's running.
He's gone after the key. Jal,
Yeah,
we need that man and we need that key.
of course. We need not want. Come on.
Swim
So
after
they
him.
They just chased after
Yeah.
him.
Careful, don't lose me. I can't swim without my legs.
All right, end scene. End scene.
Is that a white or a
You
black?
did not get what you wanted.
That's
a black
black.
die.
Yeah. All right, in Act 2 we keep him. Ben's turn.
So-
Cedric.
Sniffs realizes that these guys are going to be a problem. And as luck would have it, the key gets caught on some trash. People in Kalveed have been dumping their
course.
trash into the river,
Yeah.
and it gets caught there, and he quickly dives in. And there's like kind of a burnt out building next to him, and he tries to hide, tries to get Azurius and Jal off of his trail now that he has the key.
And they can't travel that fast because he's carrying Azurius on his back as he runs down this riverside. So he successfully hides in this burnt down building.
Please don't hear me. Please don't hear me.
Did you hear something?
No.
Where did he go? Where's the key?
On the river. So they just keep running down the river.
Damn it.
After 36 years of having the shittiest luck of any half-light in this damn city, I finally got it. I finally got my key to the future.
Now I think your bad luck's about to continue.
Oh, Barry!
You know, I have black pot friends. Friends who probably know locate object.
Yeah, locate object.
Thank you, Mitch.
You know what, Barry? I've taken your guff for 34 years. And I've been waiting to say this, or something like this, rather.
What can you
For a
say to me
long
now
time.
that you didn't say at my wedding?
I want to take this key and shove it right up your ass. Grease!
He and Mitch just start slipping.
I'm gonna take your treasure, Barry! And he tries to run off.
Sure. White die.
White die? Yeah.
Yeah.
End of scene?
We'll get you for this. We'll get you for this. We'll get you. Get him, Mitch.
There's only one more scene, right?
Yeah.
You get one each, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Brad and Huber and Kyle have 2 left apiece.
Yeah.
Brad's turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say we got the key, man. We jumped through the hoops. We got the key.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Gunner. Here we are.
Different
We're
key.
gonna do this. We got a different key to get into the cat races to do our renovations.
Billy is still mad.
Billy's mad. Billy's wife is mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you have the key.
But we got the key. Whatever. All right, Gunner. This is our big break to do the right thing. Fix this place up. Now, I know you want to get those kiddies out, but I gotta ask you to restrain yourself tonight. You can get your kiddies after all of this. All right? This job's got to go well for me first.
Meow.
Now, whatever you do after, I ain't looking. I'm looking the other way. I don't know nothing about it. All right?
You can count on me, Charles, but if any of those kiddies are in trouble, I don't know if I'll be able to hold back.
Gunner, I need you to stay focused, laddie.
All right. I'm focused.
Now,
I'm
when you're in
focused.
there, since you'll have to come back on your own, I'm not helping you get those kiddies out later. I want you to think about how you'll get in. Maybe leave yourself a little opening somewhere. No, I don't care. Just don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right, let's get in here. Take out the key. Like, my hand, his hand's shaking. Click. Oh, it's good to be back. I can still smell the kitties.
Where?
Must be in the lower pit sector.
How do you get down to the lower sector?
You take the stairs, Letty. Right over there.
I go for the stairs.
Just
Wait.
runs down. Yeah, just
Wait,
Bubbles! Doubles!
got her! Stop.
Bubbles!
We gotta paint
I'll get
first.
you.
We gotta paint. Painting's first. I told you to calm yourself.
Ah. Okay. All right.
Take this can and this brush and start painting that wall.
All right. I'm like frantically. Okay. All right. Painting the wall. Painting the wall.
he starts like painting shapes of cats onto the wall.
Drawing little cats.
I'm gonna start boarding up some broken things and stuff like that. Oh, I'm just thinking to myself, oh, this is it. This is me getting on the right path. Soon I can just feel good about myself.
Suddenly, you hear the bark of a vicious dog.
Eh? How was that?
And the cats are freaking out.
Got her!
Charles, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Got her!
Charles.
No!
No! I start sprinting down the stairs, trying to get to the cages. And I'm down there, and I see a dog just like slamming up against all these cat cages, and there's just walls and walls of cats in cages.
Hundreds of them.
And I fall to my knees and pass out. End scene.
Okay.
Brad's scene.
Yeah,
That was. I thought that was my scene.
No,
Sorry, Brad.
Well, black
no,
tie
I
for
passed
Brad
that's
anyway.
end scene. Yeah, that's end scene.
It's a black tie.
Black tie for Brad.
I'm sorry.
Didn't even get his own seat. Huber scene.
Sorry.
That's super funny.
I'll let you take this for Brad. How do we begin?
Okay, I mean, I just run down there. Got her! Got her! Is the dog in a cage or is it out of a cage?
Out of a
No,
cage.
dog-
You don't know how it got in.
Yeah. Dog on the loose.
I'm gonna try to wrestle Gunner. Gunner, get up, laddie! Slap him.
Donald! This is all your fault, damn it, Charles.
Gunner, what the hell are you talking about?
You wanted to paint this damn place for all these corrupt sons of bitches, and they're the ones calling the shots. And you thought painting a wall would clear your conscience. Look at all these cats. Look at all this pain. This torment.
There's a faint glow from the very far end of the hallway, and you can see that there's a bone white door that seems to be like slowly on fire, but doesn't seem to ever burn, and nothing around it burns, and it looks like it's made out of bone.
Gunner, shut up. What the hell is that?
That was what?
That door over there!
What are you talking about?
Look!
I don't see anything.
I point towards the door.
Yeah, it's just a normal door.
Wait, you don't see to the door?
No, it's a normal looking door.
The door is very much locked if you try it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? What are you on right now?
I
told you to lay off that stuff.
Never mind, Gunner. Gunner, we gotta get the hell out of here before this dog mauls you. I'm gonna try to pull him out.
I reach in my pocket, and I have a biscuit. I have one biscuit.
Why do you have a biscuit in your pocket?
I was.
Did you know about this dog?
No, this was for somebody special, but we gotta use it now. Throw the biscuit.
No! Gunner, what the hell? We're not supposed to be down here.
I start trying to smash open the lock. I'm like,
Oh, Gunner, what the fuck?
I'm frantically looking for bubbles, looking in frantically for cats. I don't see it.
While he's doing all this, I'm gonna put my hatchet and hit him with the blunt part of my hatchet and knock him out.
Black tie?
Yeah. No one is ruining this job for me, Gunner.
Of your
No
hatchet.
one.
Bulls. Make right.
See, is that scene?
See?
Bubbles make right.
Bubbles make right. All right, Kyle's scene.
Okay, so Jal and Azorius. Jal's like running out of breath.
Yeah.
Right. He's just been carrying Azorius for too long.
You could.
Azorius, I don't think we're gonna find this guy.
I think he gave us the slip, young man. You could set me down. I hear that you're out of breath. Thank you so kindly.
So, Azorius, obviously, there are wizards in this town who could heal your legs, who could do locate abject and help us find that spell, but they're not cheap.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not a rich man,
Nor I anymore.
but I do got this thing. I got this thing that, if people know I got this, it's 3 strikes by itself.
It is?
Yeah.
Strikes are the rule of law around here, right?
Right. If you get 3 strikes, you just die.
They kill
But
you?
sometimes, yeah. execute you publicly.
Well,
To this day, no one has gotten out of a public execution. You'd have to be some kind of true hero to get out of a public execution.
what is this object?
Me and my old friend Gunnar, I need to get his permission with it before I can access it.
All right. Let's get his permission.
We have to find Gunnar. He usually hangs out by the docks around now.
Okay.
Oh, look, Azorius, if you even know what this is, you are implicated. Do you understand? This is life and death now.
Azurius has been set down literally in a gutter next to a garbage river. Has no legs, wearing a burlap sack, looks down at himself and just says, Jal, I'm with you to the end.
Okay, so cut to the docks.
Yeah.
They're waiting for Gunnar, who has not arrived.
This is weird. I mean, we always hang out at the docks at this time.
Perhaps he's in that murder pub. The Anchor.
You know what? He does go there a lot, and at least the people know him there. Let's go to the Anchor.
We could ask
Okay.
around for him.
Cut to the Anchor.
I guess he's not here.
Hey, Mitch,
Yeah, Mitch here.
you seen Gunnar? What's going on here?
Where did I see him? When did I see him? Whew. Gunnar. I think he was he was talking about the cats. Something about
Oh,
I think
no.
Lubbles or Tubbles or
Oh no, he was
something like that.
talking to me about. Oh no. So okay, Azorius, he was talking to me the other day. He wants to free the cats from the cat races.
The famous Kalveed cat races.
Yeah.
Well, cut to the cat races.
Mm-hmm.
The door is
Okay.
open.
Yep. So Charles is like painting like normal.
Hey there. You the only person here right now?
Hey, what are you doing here?
My friend Gunnar apparently was gonna be around here.
Gunnar?
Yeah,
How do you know
him?
Gunnar? Charles beat wet.
Yeah, we
Azurius
Go ahead.
Azurius notices the handle of his hatchet hanging on his belt has like some blood on it. Jal,
were-
be careful.
Why?
I don't trust this man.
He seems nice enough.
Dwarf, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were friends back from Black Rock Academy. We both dropped out at about the same time.
Oh, you know each other.
No, Gunnar.
Oh,
Gunnar, I was friends with Gunnar. How do you know Gunnar?
What? Get the hell out of here. You're not supposed to be here. I'm working.
So you haven't seen him around?
He left.
meow.
He was
Where?
working with me, but he left. I don't know where he went.
What do you mean he was working with you?
He said he had something to do.
A cat covered in blood jumps up on Jal's shoulder.
Ah!
What the hell is this?
Look, follow the trail of bloody footprints. They go down the stairs.
Okay. All right. So
Don't do that. As we're going down, he's gonna put my paintbrush down, reach for my hatchet,
Oh my God.
follow behind you guys.
End scene. I feel like that's a white because for as long as that scene lasted, things went well.
Yeah.
I feel like if this were a TV episode, it would like show Brad reach for the axe and then like commercial break.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. That's the end of a scene for sure.
Back from commercial, Azurius and Jal are standing above a knocked out Gunnar Lang, and Azurius and Jal both look up from Gunnar and see the burning bone door. Oh, is that? It's just like the key, Jal. Do you see it?
yeah. Yeah, that burning key in my hand.
We
Is
know
this the door, you think?
it has to be. It has to be.
He starts to shake Gunner like,
Gunner, wake up.
Charles
wake up,
comes
Gunner.
from behind.
And
You
hits us.
couldn't just leave enough alone, could you?
He knocks us both out with a hatchet. We.
and another one to Gunner, who was waking up.
Yeah.
It's like,
That was a really short scene, but I mean that would. I think we wake up. It's daytime. And security has loaded us onto like a wheelbarrow, the three of us, and is taking us away for breaking and entering into the cat races.
I'm talking to an officer about what happened. I saw these hoodlums bust in there. I was just working and they decided to just bust in and try to free all the cats, so I stopped them, doing my citizen duty.
sure, we'll give him 1 strike apiece. Thank you
One strike
for your
apiece.
services.
Thank you for your services. They dump us in, like, well, I guess if it's just strikes, we don't like go to jail or anything, right?
Right, they just stamp your paper.
Yeah. We each get a stamp. They dump us in a
Hey.
trash alley.
Does Gunner
Hey,
have
boss,
previous...
this one doesn't have papers.
Gunner
What do
doesn't
we
have
do with
papers.
this one,
papers.
boss?
Put him in the cell.
Yeah.
All right.
So they dump Azurius and Jal in the trash gutter with a strike apiece, and Gunner goes to jail. Scene. Black die, I guess, right? Now it is Ben's scene.
So Sniffs is clutching this bone key preciously. And this is the most excited / happiest he's ever been in his life, but there is a problem. He doesn't know where the burning bone door is. He doesn't know where Barry has hidden away this presumed treasure. And so he goes to this,
Oh yeah, and you escaped Barry with grease and ran off, right?
yes.
Okay, right.
So he goes to this information broker, and first he goes home and he gets all the money that he's saved up from doing street wizard tricks, and he goes and he tries to convince this information broker, like he tries to barter with the information broker with the money that he has and anything else that he can to get information on where this door is.
I'm not sure this is enough for the information you seek.
Betty, I've had a hard life, okay?
Yes.
And you can help me out right here, okay? This is a nice sum. This is a nice sum of coin, okay? But I'm gonna, you know, old Sniffs, he likes to sweeten the pot, okay? Pulls out the bone key. You know who this belongs to?
Other Barry?
Have I ever told you, Betty?
Oh, Betty.
Did I say Barry? I meant Betty.
I misheard you. I'm a little deaf.
I meant to call you Betty. You know what, Betty? I never had a chance to say this before, but you're a good-looking gal.
Save it,
Anyway.
Sniffs.
Yeah, all right. The tricks don't work on you. The old Sniffs
She is
charm-
beautiful, by the way.
Gorgeous. Let me tell you something, Sniffs. Here's what I think. I see a key, and I hear someone asking about a mythical door. And I see someone giving me what I believe, if my information is correct, their entire life savings. I think that you think that this key is to that door, and that that door hides a treasure, and that you think you're going to make even better than what you're giving me now.
I'll
So-
split it with you.
Well, there you go. You're way ahead of me. Split it with me, and I will tell you where the door is. But I'm no spring chicken. You've got to take one of my goons with you.
No goons. No
Yes,
goons.
goons.
I don't do goons. Sniffs don't do goons.
Well, then I don't tell you where the door is. How am I going to know if you get the treasure and then you could just skip town with it? I've got to have some assurances, and I'm not about to go with you myself.
Your assurance is this damn city. How am I gonna get out of here? We're in the middle of the ocean. Where am I gonna go? I don't have a boat.
I do have eyes everywhere.
You have eyes everywhere, honey.
So, Bonjo, a big half-orc, is like, should I tell this guy to leave?
No, hey,
What?
I was gonna offer you 60-40, Betty. If I'll be, you can have Bonjo beat my ass if I'm not back by 3 p.m. Okay?
And I'll
I'll
do
offer,
it.
and I'll offer
do
you
it.
50-50. I'll offer you 50-50. Okay? Okay?
Just a
Okay?
second ago, my cut was 60-40.
No, yeah, but I was getting the 60. You were getting the 40. We don't have to sweat the details.
Tell you what, if I don't get a goon, I get the 60. It's 50-50 goon, 60-40 no goon, I get the 60.
I'll do 40 no goon any day, Monday through Sunday.
Fine. She
Where's
looks
the
up.
door?
What? Oh, it's in the cage room at the cat races. But I hear only some can see it, for reasons unknown to me.
I can see it. And Sniffs saunters out of Betty's lair.
Betty turns to
boss.
Bonjo and says,
Yeah.
"Follow him."
Okay.
So Sniffs is all excited, and he's finally heading to what he believes to be this great treasure behind this door. And he's recounting, like, all the times he's been wronged throughout his life. There was that time when I was 11. Barry pulled down my pants in front of the whole goddamn town.
And there was that time you apparently forgot I have access to locate object.
Yeah! Locate object!
The spell doesn't stop working.
Barry, no! Oh, no. Listen. All I want, Barry, just want one thing. I've only ever wanted one thing.
And what's that?
Grease! He runs off to the skull door, which he can see, doesn't know why it's on fire. And, you know, instead of like soaking it all in and making all these grand plans and finally feeling retribution, he's hurried now. He's freaking out. So he quickly slides the key into the door, turns it, hears a really satisfying
Wait, Sniffs. You're not going to want to go in there.
"My time is now, Barry!" Opens the door. Oh no. No. It's just a bunch of porno.
End scene.
Black die. Hey, we've only got white dice left.
Nice.
So the door
Brad's
is at the cat race place?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Down with all the cat, but you couldn't see it. Or no, Huber couldn't see it, right?
Huber couldn't see it.
Yeah.
What
So
time is it now?
Before 3 p.m., presumably.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm back to work. Cat race is closed for the day. That's how Sniffs got in there all easily. No problems. Going back in there to do some work. I smell something. Smells. Run down the stairs. Sniffs! The hell are you doing?
Barry and Mitch are still like rolling around in the grease.
What the hell's going on? Barry!
Help us out. Help us out.
What? Why? What happened?
Sniff stole my porno key.
Portal key.
Yeah.
Okay, and I help them both up.
And, Charlie, we're trying to work out a deal, because it seems, Barry's into some pretty rough stuff, and, he wouldn't want this information getting out.
What? Like illegal stuff?
You could definitely say that.
Charles looks at Barry with disgust and confusion. Barry, what the hell?
Some of us are attracted to particular things.
Yeah.
So we have to.
think.
So we need a magic vault with a magic key to hide your particular things.
But now I know your secret, Barry.
You know what? No, I'm done with all of this.
What?
I'm trying to do an honest day's work here, fixing up this place. And you blockheads are coming in and messing it all up. I'm going straight to the police. I've had enough.
The owner of the cat race arena walks downstairs. Charlie, what is happening in here?
Jeremiah.
I trust in you, Charlie.
No, it wasn't me. I swear. I was
What
just
is-
fixing the...
I see blood, I see grease, I see a vault full of pornos, I must assume.
Was it me? I swear. I've just been painting.
This
It's
is
these
this
blockheads.
was your last chance, Charlie. You're fired. Get out
No,
of my
Jeremiah,
arena.
please.
Get
No.
out, Charlie. And Jeremiah walks back upstairs.
Oh, I'm ruined. He drops on his knees. You ruined me. You ruined my life.
Insane.
But wait, we only have white dice left.
Okay, so Jeremiah walks back downstairs. Charlie, I had a change of conscience.
Charlie looks
about-
at him, wipes a tear from his eye.
How about this? All three of you, all four of you, you too, Mitch, all four of you walk upstairs and you never talk about this vault full of pornos again. Are we in an agreement?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're in agreement if you can foot the bill, so to speak, yeah?
Yeah, I believe we have an understanding.
They might work out after all.
End scene.
Insane.
It's all Dragonborn porn, probably. Just so we're not thinking something
right.
nasty.
Yeah, because Dragonborns are like illegal, right?
That's
They're
illegal.
They're just very like rare.
Right.
I didn't have anything for this story planned out after Sniffs found the porno, so I just had to roll with it.
It's definitely Dragonborn stuff.
Yeah, Dragonborn stuff. All right, Huber's turn.
Gunnar is knocked out, having a nightmare in the prison cell, and he's holding the signed boxed copy of Litter Box XXX. There's 3 X's, Litter Box.
What?
And he's having a nightmare of, yeah, Bubbles. More of that, Bubbles. Good
Wait.
job.
Is this cat porno?
Yeah, more of that, Bubbles.
Gunnar.
Huh.
What?
So Jal's on the other side of the cell.
On the freedom side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gunnar, they locked you up because you didn't have your papers.
I don't have my papers anymore.
What do you mean? You just told me you left them behind earlier.
I don't know where they are. I must have dropped them. My head hasn't been right.
Gunnar, they're gonna execute you if we can't present papers.
I don't care, damn it. Finish
Why?
the job.
What
Get
job?
those cats out of there.
Osirius is like propped up in the alley behind. Can barely see through the window. What job, young man?
Gunnar, this is my friend Azurius.
Hello.
Listen,
Oh, hello.
listen. I need access to the thing. Because we're gonna use that to get some money, get some coin, to talk to some wizard on the upper side. We get this wizard to grow back Azurius's legs, also do locate object, which is gonna get us this key, which gets us into the door, and behind that door is a spell for that thing that I secretly told you about.
Look,
You know how I'm always wanting to lift the veil on my own selfish consciousness?
Absolutely.
Turns out there's a spell for that, and that's behind this door. So, look, I need it. I need the Sweets Man's journal.
Look, the Sweetsman's journal is in that spot. You know the one.
Yeah?
Hiding in plain sight.
Right. But it won't open unless we both touch it. How
You
are we
bring
gonna
Bubbles
get
back, and I'll touch anything you want. You bring him back. You get those cats out of there, and you've got yourself a deal.
Azorius, you hear this?
I hear it, but I'm not sure I understand. Is Bubbles a cat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so just to get this quest clear to you, Azorius, we gotta capture Bubbles from the cat races.
Yeah.
Bring Bubbles. Well, first, we gotta go to the place where the Sweets Man's journal is.
Yeah.
We get that journal. We also get Bubbles. We bring both of these back here to the cell. Gunna, upon seeing Bubbles is free, will touch the journal, which allows us to open it. We take that to the upper side, show that to some wizards who are extremely interested in this kind of thing. Mind you, it's worth 3 strikes in itself. So we're going to have to keep on the low when we do this. Those wizards, grow back your legs. Also, teach us locate object to find the key. If once we get that key, we can open the magic door, which will teach us not want.
The screen does one of those like flip transitions. It's 8 p.m. Jal and Azurius are back outside the cell, bloodied. Azurius is missing his left arm. They have all 3 of his cats and the Sweets Man's journal.
Oh, Solos and Levels! Come here, kids!
Because cats can, they just put their heads to the bars and they enter the jail cell.
Yeah. Would
All
that
right,
we
what am I
were
doing?
all
What am I
cats.
What do you need from me? I'll
Just
hold my end of the bargain.
Touch the journal.
Touch the journal.
Boop.
So the magical spell like sparkles off, and then the Sweets Man's journal is finally opened, and you just see Jal just like disgusted page by page. It's just, oh no, no, I can't look.
So who do we sell this to?
Some wizards on the upper side. Come on.
Oh.
Gunna, thank you. You've been a great friend. I'm going to do whatever I can to get you out of here, okay?
Thanks! No rush! Just playing with the cats.
Aren't they going to kill that boy in the morning, Jal?
See him.
Okay.
He got what he wanted.
Yep.
Kyle scene, last scene.
Okay. So, so the upper side of Kalveed, yeah, obviously there's just very nice things. There's people like who hover an inch above the ground. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
just like they just use a lot of magic, and we're in this really cool. The ceiling is so tall. It's like a cathedral for just magic users, and so like this is where the Sorcerers Guild is. And so Jal and Azorius, walk in as haggard as they are, to the main desk of the Sorcerers Guild.
Can I help you?
Yeah, so we're looking to procure the services of a high-level sorcerer.
Wizard, actually.
A wizard. I get them confused.
They're-
To me, they're the same, but
They're a
I
little
understand the difference. Yeah, a
we
wizard.
need a studious wizard.
This is the Sorcerers Guild.
Oh,
Not the
Wait, where's the
Wizards
Wizards Guild? Which one's the Wizard Guild?
Across the street.
Okay, so we're cut to Wizard Guild, which is a cool stone building, and there's like lots of caverns and things, and just like flapping books.
yeah.
So they get to that desk.
Hey there. This is the Wizards Guild, right?
Yeah, this is the Wizards Guild.
Okay. I'm looking to procure the services of a high-level wizard.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a lot of money, right?
Yeah, here's the thing. I have an incredible object that I have to offer.
As a wizard, I'm inclined to like incredible objects. What do you got?
I just happen to have the journal of the Sweets Man.
Shh, keep it down, son.
Yeah, I know.
You know
I know
what's in
you got
those
a lot
pages, right?
I only could look at the first 3.
Those are the best ones.
So, I know you have some wizards here would be very interested in this type of object.
Oh yeah, we're interested.
Okay. So we'll come back here at 10 p.m. You don't know my name. You don't know his name.
No, I'm a
Wait,
wizard.
why do we have to... Can't we just do it now, Jal?
I assume he's got to contact some wizards.
Oh, I thought he'd be in the building. I'm losing a lot of blood.
Yeah, I'll get my buddies and we'll meet you here in the lobby at 10.
Okay. In the meantime, is there like you got a healer who could just kind of stop the bleeding?
No, that's down the street. We're the Wizards Guild.
Okay. All right. So, cut to later that day.
Wait. The Wizards Guild receptionist, as you are leaving, creates a mage hand. And he tries to slide the Sweetsman's journal out of your pocket.
Jal, with the power of the white die, simply slaps it.
Oh!
Hey, buddy. Hey,
Oh!
come on.
Hey, stop that, Jim.
Okay, so later on, Azurius's arm has been healed, but he had to give up more bones. So
Yeah.
I guess it's implied like he's got some missing ribs.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like a little shorter now.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got for us?
Back at the Wizard Guild, yeah.
I got some of our best wizard locate objectors, is what we call them technically.
Yeah.
We know where the key is.
Oh, do any of them know how to regrow limbs, too?
Yes,
No.
of course, we all do.
Could you please regrow my arm and my legs?
Show us the book.
Show them,
Okay.
Jal.
Sure. Here it is, the genuine article. The Journal of the Sweets Man. All of his most private thoughts.
One of the wizards looks at it, and he points at Azurius's like limbs, and he grows a hand where his leg should be, and a leg where his arm should be.
You seem to have made a little bit of a mistake.
Yeah, what kind
No.
of wizard are you?
No, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Please pay attention when you're regrowing limbs. Don't look at sweet books while you're... Oh.
They're heavily distracted.
Yeah.
It's like the ring to them.
Yeah, they're looking at the book. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
right.
So now I've got arms for legs and a leg for an arm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great,
well,
great.
it's an improvement, I guess.
Which one of you is going to take us to the key?
The key is in the key is in the cat track. Leave us. Go to the cat track, get your key, and leave us with the journal.
Where in the cat track? We already been there.
Down by the kennels, I believe.
Wait, it's with the door now. It's open.
Somebody already opened the door?
All we do is we locate the object. Leave us with the journal.
Quickly,
Get-
Jal!
Get out of here.
I start running on my hand arms, or my hand legs, and my leg arms.
Jal,
A deal's a deal. He hands over the journal, and they run away. I think of like General Grievous.
Yeah.
You're moving
Pretty
just
much.
like
I could find uses for this. All right, cut to the we're in front of the vault.
which is completely empty now.
Yeah. Except for like there's like a scrap of a porno magazine in the corner, just a dragonborn. You could see like a dragonborn genitalia. What am I looking at here, Jal?
I think that's like I think that's what Dragonborn have for genitalia.
Oh, it's like a disc.
Yeah.
Interesting. But why is it here? And why is there nothing here?
Someone beat us here, obviously, Azorius.
Damn it. I thought today would turn out a lot better.
I guess this is about as good as it could have turned out. Honestly, if anybody finds us with this porno, we're done for.
Even just a scrap.
Even just a scrap. And then the scrap burns. Oh,
Oh, good.
and scene.
White dye again.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Try to find like some happy ending.
Oh, phew.
Oh, phew. All right.
Ian,
Okay.
have we ever had a 0 before?
Do you have a 0?
You have a 0.
Oh, I have a 0.
I also have a 0.
Oh no.
Oh, great.
Those are going to be some great endings.
Yeah. Aftermath table. Okay, so
Oh my god.
all right, so I've got a 0. 0, the worst thing in the universe. This probably doesn't include death, since death would be way better than whatever this is. Be creative and don't settle for the first worst thing that comes to mind. There's something darker, more awful, more wretched in there somewhere. Oh, man. Okay, so what could get worse? So Azurius hears that oh, but yours is going to be bad too. So Azurius has no magic. Jal one time set him down, or no, Jal and he were going to hang out one night, but Jal just never showed up. So now Azurius doesn't know anybody, and he's got arms for legs and a leg for an arm. And he tries to, he eventually, after a month or two, out of money, tries to join the freak show at the circus, led by some strange magician. But they won't have him because he's just too freakish. They think he'll scare the children. So he keeps just trying to look for work, can't find anything, is starving, and ends up down in the red light district.
Oh no.
And even then can't find his niche.
Oh my god.
He thought maybe, like as a last ditch, he thought maybe someone would be into it, and just nobody is.
Oh, some red light back alley freak show.
Yeah, but they didn't even want him. Okay. Okay. So Ben also has a 0, which is the worst thing in the universe. Probably doesn't include death. Blah blah blah.
So, Sniffs negotiates a price point with the cat track owner, and he gets a lot of money, more money than he's ever had in his entire life. And he finally thinks he has enough to buy a boat and leave Kalveed and just go somewhere, anywhere else, and start a new life, and finally put this miserable, 36 years of existence, the new path. Turns out Barry also gets kind of out of this, and Barry has always had money and has just constantly accumulated wealth. And so even though Barry has a lot of money for himself, or I'm sorry, so even though Sniffs has a lot of money for himself, Barry has way, way, way more money. He is just a filthy, rich lord. And he hires a brand new crew because he's pretty disappointed in Mitch and everyone else that works for him based on the embarrassment that he suffered today. He hires some new people that they're called Nightingales, and they're very, very good. And they kidnap Sniffs. And what Barry does is he chains Sniffs to a wall, and he tortures him every single day. And Sniffs, and he takes Sniffs' money.
Oh my god.
And Sniffs just eventually, after a couple of years of this, just dies alone with no one who cares about him in Barry's dungeon.
Oh, jeez.
So the whole Nightingale attack happened. Kalveed burned, but he was still down in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died in the fire.
Jeez.
Okay, Brad. Looks like you have a black 3.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably not great. Harsh. Shit in a bag, harsh. A lifetime of medication, harsh. A big black cloud of hurt is going to rain all over you. The things you need to happen are not going to. Simple as that.
Not that there's anything wrong with a lifetime of medication.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, things. So that when that gate opened or that door opened, and there's all that dragonborn porn, that changed Charles' life for the worse. So good news, he did start his own business. He was doing okay, but since that fateful day, he did develop an addiction to dragonborn porn.
Oh,
Chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
Chasing the dragon, yeah. And things were going well for a while, but then he eventually got caught with it. And that was frowned upon heavily. In fact, he got thrown in jail, shamed. And now he's a sex offender. So wherever he goes, he has to let people know of his sick addiction. That's it for Charles.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
I thought we'd have a happier ending because we saved White Dice for the end, but nah.
Well, he had a business for a bit,
Yeah.
but then it got rough.
Huber came out all right. What do you have?
Oh, yeah.
White
dude.
11? What is that? Yeah.
That's really good.
A white 12.
It's a white 11, yeah.
Yeah. I started doubting myself. White 11, not too shabby. You've made it out with your dignity intact through some fluke. There might even be a little profit or self-respect or something. Time to throw a little party for all your friends. Wait, last we saw you, you were going to be executed in jail with your cats.
So Gunnar made it out. Gunnar made it out of jail. His mysterious benefactor, got him released, and Gunnar's life mission and the rest of his life, he owned Sunflower Cat Orphanage. I took I'm the head position there, and
It's an orphanage,
it's a bright sunny day, and I step out onto the balcony with a cup of coffee, looking down at 150 happy cats.
So you became Kazuma for cats.
I love it.
Sunflower Orphanage.
I love it. All right, Kyle, you have a pretty decent
White
one.
7?
Yeah.
Yep.
White 7. Weak. Hey, you're busted, beat, and broke down, but at least you learned a lesson about human greed and frailty, right? It'll serve you in prison, which is probably where you're headed. Not necessarily going to prison, but...
Right. So Jal, I guess really like he just ended up with nothing, right? And so, he's got to pay his 15%. He needs 2,000 gold by the end of the month. And so the only job he can get is catapult operator near the front of Kalveed. So, he's got this job, and it's, most of the time it's just a very boring job, right? There's no real reason to use the catapults. But that's all he's got to do for months and months is just kind of hang out by the catapult. And really, it seems like he may never get to use this catapult for anything interesting.
Was that in Kalveed that happened?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
The
Spoilers.
Law?
Yeah.
Law was Heathensburg.
Oh, that was Heathensburg?
Yeah.
These catapults get shipped around.
Are you sure? So there was
Because Law got
there
out
was
of an
about to be an
execution.
execution, but then it
Law-
got interrupted
Law
because of an
wanted to
attack.
meet with the Baron, and then Heathensburg got attacked.
Yeah, Heavensburg for sure.
I swear it was Kalveed that got attacked. So both of them got attacked?
Yeah, I mean the whole world got fucked, but the Law
Well,
catapult thing
Jal
was Heathensburg.
got a job in Heathensburg then.
Back to Heathensburg.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
It went
sure,
back to
good job.
Heathensburg.
Yeah, there you go.
He
There
couldn't
you go.
hack it. He couldn't hack it in Kalveed, so he had to go to Heathensburg. Yeah.
Yeah. Catapult operator in Heathensburg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that was a lot of fun. Thank you, guys. Thank you to those who made this. Samuel Cardwell, I believe, but let's make double sure. Yeah. and art here by Steven Purifoy, of course, and based on Ben Moore's beautiful, legendary Tabletop Escapades world. Esserim.
This felt about as chaotic as Tabletop Escapades, so that's good.
It was basically just like the Blackpot episode where everyone just took charge.
Yeah, get what you want.
Yeah.
I love the white dye, dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that has been Fiasco for April, I think. What month is this?
April.
Still April?
April.
Woo!
20 right now.
420 right now as we shot this. Yeah. So I guess smoke them if you got them. I've never tried grass, but I hear it's fun.
Cut the episode right there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks everyone for watching and listening. Thank you, Kyle. It's been a run of these, and I really appreciate it. Love you, pal.
Improv is fun.
Improv.
Improv is fun.
Patreon.com/EasyAllies. All of that. We'll see you again next month for another Fiasconauts. Bye-bye.